I titled the stream. I told myself, you know what? I can title this whatever I want. I'm a grown man with grown plans. None of you can stop me. None of you can put forth the effort to stop me. You'll never have that key ingredient to just make me ooze any form of regret. The only regret I get is from my own life. But hopefully now that I've had to go through almost 2 full days of the wonkiest internet timing, hold on, maybe, just maybe, everything will work itself out. Maybe, just maybe, everything will work itself out. You know who got the what? Excuse me. Excuse me. What? You know what? I'm gonna regret asking you, Hemroy, but I will indulge in this. What the fuck is the booty parasite? Go ahead. I you know what? And while I'm about to ruin my Google search history. I was doing good. I was doing good. And I know it's probably not what it's called. What is the booty? Yeah, I have to show you this. What the fuck is the booty scoot? What is a booty scooty? What is a booty? You know what? For my own research, the booty scoot can refer to a popular dance move or party trick where an individual sits on the floor and propels themselves forward or hops on the beat. What? What the fuck? It's Taco Bell? What did Taco Bell do? You know what's crazy? I've told y'all this several times. Wait a minute. Urban Dictionary has a booty scooty definition. The act of releasing fecal matter and then continuing to scoot your ass along the ground while still defecating as if you're a dog. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's release some fecal matter. Let's release some fecal matter. Okay. All right. Every time I go on Urban Dictionary, it's always a cursed moment. No one remembers when I read through like all 50 states' sexual moves while playing Valorant. Oh, fuck. Dude, the booty scoot was a thing I haven't heard in a long time. You're old. Oh, so that's what I don't know. I don't know what anybody was doing and fighting for in any regard at any given point in time. Before the I can't remember straight face because I'm gonna be thinking about this shit once I'm done streaming. The booty scooty. I'm gonna be thinking about that. But before we get too into it, I thought what's a good little start? What's a good little pregame? The booty scoot could be a good pregame, but there's only one good pregame that I could think of. Blackface. Now, let's add a little bit of context to this. Months ago, you may have remembered Drewski doing a skit making fun of Erica Kirk. Hilarious moment. It was a skit. There's nothing really to make of it at any given point in time. A lot of people, conservatives, sat there and said, how could you make fun of her? How could you? After they spent years laughing at a bunch of people who got made fun of, claiming that everything's just jokes and y'all trying to punish comedians and all this shit. Now you mad when a comedian make fun of a conservative. I never understood it. But now somebody finally did it. And who else but Jake Lang, the career criminal who currently is still wearing an ankle monitor, who is still banned from Texas unless he's going to court. I just want to read this caption though. Breaking, because this is when you got nothing to talk about. I feel like this was in the same timeline where Trump did his fucking speech. But breaking, Jake Lang goes full blackface in all caps and reenacts the slang of Irania. I can't pronounce that last name. And that's that lady that got murdered on the train. It's direct payback for Drewski mocking Erica Kirk. Now, let's think about this. Let's think about this in the grand scheme. Payback for what? I'm almost deathly certain Erica Kirk probably don't fuck with this dude. Erica Kirk would probably do better not associating with Jake Lang. And personally, I'm not really hurt by blackface. I'm pretty certain that once this gains enough traction, somebody's gonna be talking about how upset they are about this. Personally, okay, you did blackface. Okay, Drewski did whiteface. But is it funny like the Drewski skit? You know what? I hope so. Because if it ain't funny, on top of a bunch of people calling you racist, I'm gonna be in the background saying it wasn't funny. Like, they gonna worry about one thing, I'm gonna worry about the more important. But I do want to show y'all one reply. This one. We still don't know who she is and what her job was because she did not help at all. My gut tells me she could have helped somewhere and possibly avoided all of this. Rip Irina. I probably have butchered that name and I apologize to that. But we want a feeble, fat, weak woman. You know, the shit y'all be saying, you know, they can't help ever. They weak and feeble and all that. Y'all want a weak, feeble woman to help stop a murder. Congrats. Congratulations, everybody. We've lost the plot just a little bit, everybody. We've lost it just a little bit, everybody. The fuck she gonna stand there, maybe eat some KFC? Who knows? But you know what? Let's all watch it together.
White people, man. They're pretty fucking girls, man. That they take like 400 fucking years. Donald Trump, fucking Democrat, Republican.
I don't know what to do, man. Fucking kill white people, man. That's what I'm fucking gonna do, man. They all deserve to die. Slavery, man. Fucking slavery, they're gonna slave my people.
What about VTubers being sewer mutants? We will get to that. We will get there. I'm trying to navigate if this is funny or not. So far, I have not bust out a chuckle. Oh, he dressed okay, because I was trying to figure out what's with the blonde hair. Oh, he dressed like Drewski. Okay.
Man, why don't no white bitches ever talk to me, man? Can't fucking stand these white people. Think they're better than you.
You know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, aren't you doing a disservice to this woman? Aren't you openly your attempt to mock all of black people? I give you an A for effort, but aren't you also mocking her being stabbed? Wait a minute. I think I found the humor in it. The humor is an attempt to just, I guess, make fun of all black people, but now you set up this dumbass white woman. Because guaranteed somebody's going to run around and say, oh, well, she got what she deserved. I'm almost certain if I comb through the internet, you'll see something like that.
Fucking slavery. I'm fucking tired of these white women. I'm gonna get that white bitch. I'm gonna get that white girl. I'm gonna get this white bitch. Die, white bitch.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is direct payback when all this is done is you mocked a murderer. Fine, fair. And you also mocked the victim. How does this benefit Erica Kirk? See, and then this is the worst part. Ain't this a fucking Indian that's fucking tweeting this? This Ian Miles Chung, first of all, subhuman, don't belong in my country. Second, I fucked myself up on that one. You can't possibly think to yourself, okay, this is going to enrage the blacks. All it's going to do is embolden like some silly-minded motherfucker to be like, how dare you say blackface? But if you actually watch this, all he's doing is mocking a murderer. Cool. Like, that don't stop me. That don't make me feel bad.
I got that white bitch. For 400 years of slavery, I got that white baby. Huh.
This was. Now I see the funny. Now I see the funny. You post a horrid ass fucking tribute. Wait a minute. Okay. I've mapped it out. You were very upset that Drewski, a skit comedian, made a skit about Erica Kirk and the various faces she's made since her husband was murdered and how she was cosplaying as Batista. So you dress up as a murderer while also cosplaying as Drewski to reenact the murder of a woman. And for some reason, this is viewed as direct payback. I found the humor in it. We did good. I made myself laugh. And that's the important part. Now, to the VTuber thing. I, unfortunately, am friends with VTubers. I know I called them all pedophiles. That's because they are. But I have only one good VTubing friend, and that is Chiggy. I think it was Wednesday, I found out that Chiggy's in a little bit of a sticky situation. And I probably should have asked if I should read this. But I'm going to read from a secondhand source that emboldened me to figure out what Chiggy was going through. And it was Skelly. Skelly ratted everybody out. Skelly ratted everybody out. I've lost it. I don't have it. But apparently, if there's anything worse than a VTuber, it's fans of VTubers. Because let me tell you about these motherfuckers. They will entrench themselves in believing that they have full, untapped potential to just constantly be communicating with a VTuber. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. As somebody who steps into the content creation realm, there is the content and then there's personal. I don't think you should ever think to yourself that you know these content creators on a personal level. But let me tell you about these VTubers. And it ain't Chicky's fault. It's the realm of VTubing. There is a way to entrench the male fucking audience. And they do it successfully. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're selling product of blowing in people's ears. And people flock to it. That's good work. But then there's motherfuckers who take it above and beyond for some reason. And apparently, there's this fucking freak named Sir Bacon who's been running around doing antsy shit that I think, and this is just me personally, puts these motherfuckers in the rack. And I just want to find it. I like some okay, we get it. Y'all like VTubers. All right, we get it. Moon. Let me see if I can find this. I want to. Okay, this was before. You know, that grandma fell down the stairs. Who cares about you falling down the stairs? Where's the fucking? Because it was Skelly, Chicky. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was Skelly that told me about this, and I'm sitting here just. Why is Skelly telling me information about my good buddy Chicky? Skelly sent me some shit about a fucking VTuber and how they're playing Overwatch. Have you ever mooned someone, Leon? Okay, no, but I have a cursed story. And I'm glad Moon's not here anymore. I shoo Moon away with my skills. So it would have been like 2007. It's me and my cousin, and this motherfucker ushers all of us to the bathroom door and proceeds to open the bathroom door and just waves his dick in front of our fucking faces. And it's just like, I get that we're all like 7 years old, but why are you waving your dick in front of all of our fucking faces? And why are you so comfortable waving your dick in like all of our faces. And like he did it with such like animosity towards his own legs. And I'm just like, buddy, what are we doing? Like, what are you and I doing in this moment? I don't understand. I don't personally understand why I had to walk to my bathroom door and watch you flick your dick. But so on July 10th, let's just fucking get this. And you know what's crazy? Fuck that. Hold on. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this shit about Chicky in a second. But this motherfucker, I find out now, damn near 20 years later, he's lying to his friends saying I did it. And it's just like, I could tell your mama about all the stupid shit you've been doing, and we could really just bookend this right now. I got this motherfucker to admit in front of his friends he lied to these people. All right, but this starts with Chicky. On July 10th, Skelly proceeds to message me, and I quote, "Penis, did you see Jubilee is in Rivals? They got Jollibee. I have fun drama also. Did Chicky tell you about I'm Sir Bacon? He's gone insane for real, for real." First of all, Ebonics. Second of all, I don't know any of these people other than Chicky. I don't know what a Jollibee is other than a restaurant. And Skelly proceeds to tell me he used to be Chicky's mod. I'm like, okay. Now, Chicky, I'm about to read this. And I want you to know the questions that I asked you come from Skelly. Bacon and Princess, with the capital P and R, went on a trip with another random Twitch person. They had the third person because they were using him for money. Princess was leading them both on. The third person walked in on Bacon eating out Princess, so they banned him. And now Princess is telling everyone Bacon is a predator, and now he's gone bonkers. I'm sitting here just consuming this, and I'm just like, who? I don't know who these people are. So I phoned Chicky, and I'm trying to figure out why Chicky is having to deal with any of this. And then I'm alerted that no, this is all at TwitchCon. So I'm like, oh, everybody's subhuman. So now that I've given you the cliffiest of cliff notes, I'm going to read from Chicky's own testimony. Mind you, my friend, Chick Tries, should not be dealing with any of you fucking freaks. Let me tell you what Chicky should be doing. Being a fucking VTuber and blowing in your fucking ears, okay? Chicky ain't got to deal with it. Chicky ain't got to deal with there. Not one of you motherfuckers. I skimmed the details heavily. If I shared all the things, I know everyone would know how freaked out he is, and he's still blaming me for ruining his life and taking it too far. I blame you not. My experience with I'm Sir Bacon. While I try my best to not write posts like this, I feel like with how far this has come, I owe my community an explanation since I put this person in a position of power. From my own experience, Bacon has lied to me. When confronted, he will strategically refocus the responses away from what I'm asking. A manipulator, and dare I say a pedophile. This means he technically is saying what he didn't do is true, but it's not answering the direct question and intention I'm actually putting forward. I feel like this is a tactic he is using for not one thing or 2 points, but it will be every single point. He plays dumb like he's misunderstanding the point, but I believe it's also done on purpose. From here on out, I'm going to refer to anyone else as nickname because I'm not trying to out any... Did I think I might have ratted a few people out. Oh. Well, my bad. Nobody here knows these people. Let's call them Shrek and Fiona and make it cursed. Oops, my bad. This all started because I was made aware of a post Creator A put in their Discord server. While I stepped away from Creator A due to some really bad choices they have made in the Twitch space and how they treat their community, I believed there was validity in their words about Bacon, so I removed him as a mod and reached out like I have for all my mods, not me, because I am a responsible mod. Bacon told me it wasn't true and someone else had been spreading lies about him. He then asked if myself and creator B could enter into a call so he could get the chance to explain himself. This was because creator B and I were both messaging him about it at the same time. Both myself and creator B entered into a call with Bacon, and he answered many of our questions and was willing to share details about creator A. At times, it felt like he was speaking with a smirk, thinking about intimate moments. He disclosed in the call about an in-person meeting that happened with viewer A. He was super vague about the trip and viewer A's reason to leave. Bacon said that he had no idea why, but said that viewer A liked creator A, but creator A questioned it. At some point, creator C was added to this call and explained, based on what Bacon said, they believed he didn't do anything wrong, but there was potential that there was someone misinterpreting his actions and words. Bacon told us when we questioned if he believed that him and creator A were more than they actually were. He told us he had met creator A's parents to establish that he was actually more important than just the average viewer. Now, I'm going to stop you right there. Let me just be honest with you. That parasocial relationship that y'all create with streamers and YouTubers, I need y'all to get like the smallest amount of a grip. You don't have these strong ties. As much as you think you might, you don't have these strong ties to these people. They're VTubers, they're content creators, they're entertainers. There may come upon a certain situation where you may get close as possible by messaging them privately in Discord DMs, but that's as close as you getting. If you think that you've achieved greatness to where you could talk about meeting creator A's parents, you've lost the fucking plot. You subhuman freak. We asked him in different ways to check if we heard him correctly. Bacon shared that creator A was given access to his Discord chats and that he did make an alt, which always seemed weird since he was trying to prove trust while trying to contact others with a separate account. I was also sent a friend request from his alt when this happened. I messaged his main account about it. He was adding me with an alt because I thought it was a hacker. I may have disrupted his plan and trust was broken. Once, did I not read this? Once we finished the questions, we ended the call feeling like Bacon was obsessed with being in creator A's community. I felt he needed to work on himself. And now that he was removed from that community and that the connection between Bacon and creator A was not a healthy one, so some space would be good for him. At some point during that night, creator A finally responded to creator B about what had been posted in their Discord. Here, creator B disclosed a couple of details of the call we had. Then creator A went back to Bacon to say that Chicky's people said that you are doxing me and saying that you met my parents before blocking him completely. Bacon then took that to all of our DMs. I responded honestly that I never messaged creator A as we do not talk at all, and he kept talking in circles. He backtracked on what he said about meeting creator A's parents, so he's a liar. So he's a cuck. He's a liar. He's a fan of VTubers, and he's lying about meeting parents. Very subhuman, and acted like he didn't tell us that detail. But we ended this with me giving him back his access as mod, and he said that he would work on himself. Chicky, you should never do that. If you take away mod status from somebody, you should never, and I mean never, give it back. The next day, or the day after, he left my Discord and said that he was done. Then he went to my Fansly. Maybe I didn't read that right. Then he went to my Fansly. Maybe I'm not reading that right. Then he went to my Fansly. Chiggy! What are you doing with a Fansly? I didn't know this. I didn't know this. What? Chiggy! Now look, I'm not gonna find out. You just gotta tell me, and I'm just gonna believe it. How much you charging these people? Go ahead, give me the baseline price. Let me know how much you charging them. A bag? Ooh, fuck that. Let's find out. Don't tell me. I'm gonna find out myself. Hold on. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. Let's see. Let's go to that about page. About. I know a link gotta be here somewhere. Wishlet, no. Cozy Coop, no. Spotify, absolutely not. Let's see here. Links. Let's see here. I know a Fazly gotta be on here somewhere. What the fuck? A Blue Sky account? Yuck! That's worse than a Fazly. Where the fuck? It's not there. It's decreed. Damn it! So you probably got it. You probably got it under. I don't want to go on Fancy. The fact that I know about that app tells you I'm a fucking addict. All right, let's just go ahead. Log in. I ain't got no fucking login. I'm not making a sign in with Twitch. Woo, hold the fuck up. All right, let's just do it like this then. And then bam. Sure, just do it like this then, okay? Fuck that. Search. Let's see how much goes on here. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yep, cursed. Yep. Well. This stream is only 30 minutes long. It's already cursed. All right. Well. I'm not putting that on the screen. Am I allowed to say the price? I don't know how far I'm supposed to be taking this. You can. $90. $90. Get that motherfucking bag. Get that motherfucking bag. Cause guess what? Scoff all you want. Somebody buying that shit. For my top tier, the fact that that's even an option lets me know somebody buys it. Get that motherfucking bag. Cause guess what? I know somebody buying it. Who the fuck would pay that much? Do you want me to explain that people will buy any type of explicit content, whether it be, as you young people say, NSFW or just full on porn? It's like, I think y'all forget that people beat their meat. You're damn near to anything. I think you forgot that. What the fuck did the VTubers do this time? It's actually, the VTubers didn't do anything. It's their subhuman fans this time. Then he went to my Fansly, still can't get over that one, to tell me he still wanted to be friends. Stop! Wait a minute. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna mean it. I am friends with Chicky. I've been friends with Chicky, I think, for 3 years. Me and Chicky, on and off, shoot the shit. We talk about streaming, streamers, OBS crashing, internet being shitty. If I were to, at this point in time, upset my good friend Chicky is probably... Have y'all seen Foot Juice at convention? That's another thing. Chicky is learning about conventions, but that's another story. Just bring deodorant. If I were to at some point ever upset my friend Chicky, I would honestly think to myself, I would be I feel like me and Chicky, we're grown. We would speak to each other about it. I don't think I would ever, and the Leon means ever, message Chicky on her fucking Fansly account. I'm sorry. That's top tier. Look, I don't use this word too much, but that's some simp ass shit. That's some simp ass shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's top tier simp ass shit. You messaging Chicky, I love you. The equivalent of a porn star on their fucking own app, on their own website, to ask if you can still be friends. Oh fuck! Wait, I'm about to fall over. You can't. I don't care how freaked out. You know what? I'm about to start asking. I'm asking around. I'm asking around. Skelly. Skellington. I'm shooting for the stars. He's freaked out, so it makes sense. Don't you give this motherfucker the reprieve to think that this is normal. I don't know why, but I went back up and read something, and I thought I saw back shots. I was about to cry. One of my fans leaders still tell me he wants to be friends but needed space from Discord and my community. So I responded with being supportive. You should have never did that. And kept my day pushing. There you go. You should have did that. You definitely should have did that. Creator C contacted me and shared that they were also told the same thing. Creator C then tried to message Bacon on Discord, and the message when you're blocked or unable to send a message appeared. I also reached out on Discord and found out I was also blocked. After this, I decided to message Creator D.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack!
Sir,
come holler!
Sir or madam, you are picking a very interesting time to follow me on this platform. But appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. After this, I decided to message Creator D because I was worried Bacon was spiraling after feeling like his community was ripped away. You know what? Because I know Chicky on a base level. Chicky's a very human individual, very sympathetic, even when put in the situation is very creepy. Chicky will find a way to still be human and sympathetic about it. Put me in this scenario, I'm blowing the whole spot up. You subhuman freak. You lying about meeting somebody's parents, the rack with you. But that's me. I can't tell Chicky how to operate. Chicky's still a pure soul. I'm traumatized and desensitized by humanity. I can't show y'all because I don't know terms of service and how that operates. But I have hickeys all over my fucking chest because I, over the course of the last couple of days, I done got spat on and it had pussy rolled on my fucking face. And when I tell you I was marked as property after that. Good morning, Leon. What a thing to hear me say on a good morning. What? What a thing to hear me say. What the fuck are we hearing? What do you mean? Don't try to shame me. That was a lot of Leon lore in 30 seconds. Hey, I ain't really think getting handcuffed was going to be something I could favor. But, you know, oh, Bacon was still in their community, and Creator D accepted my plan to have someone should Bacon need someone to talk to. Before the conversation with Creator D ended, they gave me screenshots of a weird conversation they had with Bacon about details that related to Creator A. Here I found out that they were different and heavily contradicted what Bacon had told myself, Creator B, and Creator C. I realized that I had been lied to and believed Bacon was not a good person like he positioned himself to be in the call we had. I originally was going to just block Bacon, but when I checked, Bacon had left another message on my Fansly insinuating that his only issue was that his username had a bad image. Bacon also said that being around me was doing me a favor, which annoyed me because Bacon was making horrible choices and acting like he was innocent. Bacon would say that he was treated badly by Creator A and it absolved him from what he's done. When I confronted him, without putting Creator D in an awkward spot, I made it very clear I knew what he had done and gave him a chance to defend himself. Bacon sent me a paragraph after paragraph, purposely misunderstanding and defending himself for points I was never making every time. I tried to make comments that would make... I finally catch Leon live. Where the fuck were you? Where were you literally 40 seconds ago? You would have reprimanded me for the shit I just said. Trevian, you would have fucking reprimanded me. Because you're always on YouTube reprimanding me. I tried to make comments that would make it clear he was purposely misunderstanding things. But even when I rearranged my main post, he did the exact same thing. Bacon would utilize his rewording tactic to tell me things that clearly weren't lies to try to excuse him actually lying to me previously. So I called him what he is, a liar, multiple times, and eventually decided this was going nowhere. So I blocked him and told him that I was done because he's a liar. And I can't be around someone someone too willing to calmly lie like he had. Oh, but there's more. I went to Creator D and told them I was blocking him everywhere and that I was done with him purposely misunderstanding and then rewording every point to something he knew he wasn't lying about. Example, Chicky, I can't believe you knew and played along to Creator A's plans. Bacon, I didn't know about all of Creator A's plans. Clearly purposely misinterpreting what I said to give him something that is true, but also not what I said. I spoke about the one plan he did know about, and he brings up all plans as a way to remove responsibility. Creator D and myself were uncomfortable with having someone willing to do this being in our community, so we decided we also did not want Bacon to be in our communities. This was all that I've been involved with my side of the story. Anyone else was told about Creator A Discord post and decided that this information was enough to block him out of their life and community. On Saturday, I was raided into by a streamer where Bacon was an active mod in their stream. I made a comment because it was my first time I would be given the chance to block him from Twitch because Twitch, from my experience, requires that in order to block over banning. I made a comment about being happy Twitch has the block button so that he would see it and know I blocked him. I was told he made a passive-aggressive response back, and the streamer that raided, I can't see that because the fucking I can't see it. The speed that raided read the message, and I felt awkward. But he had lied to me and did deserve niceties. Niceties? I think you meant niceness. I think you meant niceness. You know, that grammar gets us all at some point. Bacon tried messaging with Creator C, who was also in the chat, so I did a comment back with Creator C as a joke and continued on with our days. I have now been contacted by Creator E, so many letters, who disclosed that Bacon had frantically sent messages on Twitter out of the blue and then used a Discord alt so that it wouldn't be tied to his main account. We know it was him because all the details he wrote, only he would know, and he tried to insinuate I was going around to my friends trying to ruin his life, lying about him and wanting this creator to share what I've been doing. Bacon continued to not believe me. Bacon continued to not believe me if I ever did share anything. I was forced to tell them what happened and why Bacon is frantically messaging people he thinks I'm close with to defend himself. Why didn't he message me? Niceties is a word? I'm an American. What I say is law. It's a British thing? Oh, God. Well, why don't we smoke never mind. As I said, the only people involved were creator B and C because of the call, and creator D because I was trying to be a good friend as they were still unblocked by Bacon. Because of being told he was reaching out to my close friends, I reached out to creator F. If we get to creator S, I'm going to start calling everybody out. To tell them if they were messaged that this is why I blocked Bacon. Creator F informed me that they were also put into a really uncomfortable position previously by Bacon. Since this has happened, I found out that this isn't just a Creator A situation or a me thing. Bacon has been a horrible tyrant.
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack. Come holler.
Appreciate you, my boy. Is this lore or algebra? It's lore. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I'm reading. Now, where was I? I lost my spot. Bacon has been a horrible tyrant on the VTuber ASMR community for months, and there are more female streamers he has been inappropriate with, which makes me sick. This situation is causing me stress while I'm working on my debut, the award show, and prepare for my first ever con since becoming a VTuber. Bring deodorant. I just want him to leave me and my friends in my community I love alone. While Bacon talks softly and may make you believe he isn't a bad person, his actions say otherwise. I'm done. I just want to enjoy my summer, and special thanks to my amazing friends who have seen me go through this and have provided support. Chicky, you are a wonderful human being. And although you are going to a convention where something tells me you're not going to bring deodorant, even though I've stressed to you that you need to, you don't need to be going through this. Neither do your little VTuber friends, whatnot and whatnot. Sir Bacon's a pedophile. I'm just playing. To Sir Bacon, if you just so happen to hear this, you're subhuman, you're probably fat, you probably have a bald spot, you probably have yellow teeth. He's a lolly lover. Does that count? Pedophile! I'm vindicated. Well, why are you suddenly talking about VTubers? Because I can talk about whatever I want. It's my stream. It's my topics. It's the shit that I bring up. Where were you 40 minutes ago when I was talking about blackface?
I don't really want to get gangbanged.
Who does?
I was talking about blackface 40 minutes ago.
Hey, we got a $23 Scat Pack.
In case you've forgotten to spin around here, this is my street. And I can talk about whatever I want. And I can wiggle in front of your face. Look at him go. Look at him wiggle. Look at him wiggle. Look at him wiggle. And look at the blackface in the corner. You can't, there's a certain style to these streams. And the style is listening to a guy essentially lose his shit. Just a little bit. But for anyone who just like is appearing late, I was sitting here talking about my good friend, Chick Tries, who's a VTuber, who had to deal with the subhuman VTuber fan. And listen, messaging people on their porn accounts, not the smart play. Lying to them with information that makes you look foolish because you don't have the balls to just admit that you're lying about other people, subhuman. Going around telling different stories of events and also making my friend look like a liar. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. While Chicky has her niceties, I don't. Die, you horrible human being. You horrible, misshapen fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're a horrible human being. You don't deserve respect. You deserve to be laughed at. And you being a military member means nothing to me. New to all of this, but getting where I can have fun. Oh, okay. Right. Right. Getting to where you could have fun. Listen, following 2,000 people and only having under 200 followers, there's something about that. There's something about that. That's very unfortunate for your friend. But she chose to be a VTuber. You're treading on thin ice. I'm going to let you know that right now. You're treading on thin ice. Just because a motherfucker decides they want to whisper in people's ears does not mean that they have to be subjected to a motherfucker lying about circumstances that involve not only them, but their friends as well. So I'm going to give you a chance to clean that statement up. I'm going to give you a chance to clean the statement up. Clean the statement up. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. But Chiggy, you're a wonderful person. Even though you don't play games with me anymore, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. You horrible piece of shit. You horrible piece of shit. I think the funniest thing will be, I think the funniest thing will be if VTubers see this and they all need to say black fatigue to you. I don't think VTubers need to say anything to me. Especially since I went on like a 3-week arc of calling VTubers pedophiles. Listen, if you have to be dragged kicking and screaming to change rules in your Discord to keep children safe, you're a problem. I'm sorry, you're just a problem. You're a problem. Oh, Chicky sent me something. What's going on here? What is it? He got asked for a chance to show receipts and he ran. Oh, is this something that I could read? Can I read this? Chicky? I'm too busy barely gaming on my own streams. No, you can. It's just him lying. Okay. It's just him lying about me. Well, we won't tolerate any of that. Which for the ones who aren't part of the drama I was in and started claiming false info after I blocked and cut ties with them before any of their info they gathered could even happen. Chicky has been a drama-fueled person for ages. I've witnessed it as a mod for her in the past. Chicky has no evidence to back their stuff. It's like a high school drama that should have stayed behind closed doors when I told them I don't with their community, because spelling is something a lot of people choose to not know how to do. A month ago, but they didn't let it die there. They went around to anyone they knew I was friends with and fed them lies so that they would ban and block me without even asking me if any of it was true. I don't know if I should read this name, so I'm not going to. Is part of Chicky's group and went to other name I'm not going to say, claiming I doxed her even though I never doxed someone who means the world to me. Another name I probably shouldn't say is someone I blocked eons ago after giving false info on... Wait a minute. You blocked someone after you gave false info on another person? You should know that one since another name I can't say was also somehow contacted during that. Another name I can't say is part of Chicky's group who tried to claim me. What is this grammar? Fuck. I shit you not. Name I can't say is part of Chicky's group who tried to claim me. Another name I can't say was manipulative and an abuser, which she is not, and I will fight that till I die. Oh man, subhuman, I tell you. I couldn't possibly, never in my life could I possibly find a scenario when any of this can make a lick of fucking sense. Oh! But you know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, people like this, They deserve to be shot. The system did fail us on literacy. Yes. He don't make sense. He can't, there's no grammar here, and it irks the fuck out of me. There's no structure in the grammar here. Like, at all. It's embarrassing. It's how responsible are people in these industries for their toxic parasocial relationships? It's not exclusive to VTubers. Not at all. Unless they're telling these motherfuckers to do something. Like, for example, if you were to, let's put you in this position, Travian. If you were to rape somebody, that's not my problem. I didn't embolden you. I didn't cheer you on. I didn't know about it. If Chicky were to shoot up a school, it's not my problem. I didn't do it. I didn't coach you to do it. I don't cheer it on. Now, if you got messages with a motherfucker telling you to do it, that's a different story. But if you're just sitting and watching me and then you decide to do some shit and somehow, some way you got me playing in the background, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. That's not my issue. I will legally, if I have to, legally step into a courtroom and admonish you in front of people. I've followed a new streamer has touched my algorithm. His name's Kawhi Moon. If I were to jerk off and spew my semen in the air, that's not Moon's problem. Moon shouldn't even know about that per se. But hey, the problem stems from individuals being a little too comfortable with information that honestly should not be leaving your own headspace. What are these first thoughts you having? What are you talking about? Wasn't I the same guy that told y'all Zac Efron was fucking kids in Louisiana? And if you ask me for a source, I can't give you one. I can't give you a source on this. I just can't. That's none of our problem. Exactly. A lot of this shit is none of our fucking problems. It becomes a little bit of your problem when these people start messaging you parasocially. And guess what? Necessarily, this isn't even Chicky's problem. Chicky just had to deal with this and deal with it in a very uncomfortable manner. A motherfucker messaging you on your porn account it's not your fault. Chicky, I don't know if you still here or if you fucked off to go blow in someone's ear. This is not your problem. You just had to deal with it. You didn't create this. You didn't enable it. You just tried to be nice, which is the cardinal sin. I've told you all, being nice gets you nowhere. Being nice doesn't benefit you. Be mean. Be a grudge. Be a grump. Be a Scrooge. That way everybody knows what you are. I felt responsible as he was my mod. See, that's a different story. That's a different story. Well, it's all your fault, Chicky. You did this. You caused this. You see, it's your fault. It's your fault. You caused all of this. It's your own fault. Be ashamed. I blame you. Never mind. I'm just fucking with you. Well, I guess that means that I'm, even though I was already, still the best mod in Chicky's chat. I'm still the best mod. I can't be beat. That's because I just sit there and I just observe and I monitor these freaks in that fucking chat. Make sure nobody goes across that line. You're not the lead mod, though. I don't have to be the lead mod. I'm the best mod. I don't have to be the lead mod. I'm the best mod. You can have your lead representative. That don't mean that they the best. What the fuck? The In Wokeness account temporarily unavailable. And the Rocket Slave. Oh, great. Another one of these Twitter accounts is gone. It'll be back up at some fucking point. Wait a minute. What the fuck is account withheld? Has been withheld by XX in response to a legal demand. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's that? Twitter? What's the legal demand? That has to be edited? I ain't gonna lie. It might be, because when I go to the account, I don't see that. Oh, yeah, see, because it violates the ex-hateful profile policy. I get that. Let me see. I get this. I don't get the legal demand. What's the legal demand? What the fuck? You motherfuckers getting sued on Twitter. Well, Twitter did have to be sued to remove child porn. So, like, when y'all sit there and fucking talk about TikTok and how bad TikTok is, I have to remind y'all. TikTok wasn't sued to remove child porn. Like, when you piece it all together, when you pick up what I'm putting down, you know what I'm saying? One of these apps will have to be sued to remove child porn. Is that Twitter's fault? Yes. If you're being asked to remove child porn and you don't, and you end up in litigation, that is Twitter's fault. If you've been asked to remove this from your platform and you don't, and you end up in legal ramification, see, why is my Twitch chat smarter than my YouTube chat? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? I thought we was all in tune. I thought we was all in tune. Like, oh fuck. So deviates to move us away, because I have literally no way to segue this. I have no way to segue this shit. To move us away from subhuman VTuber fans and child porn, let's talk about video games. I can't stand the yearly sports shill content creators. I can't do it because they've been trying really hard. So cliff notes for anybody who's not tuned in to this. So Joe Knows, 2K YouTuber, makes videos about builds and what to do in the rec and playbooks and all that 2K shill shit. Recently made a video about how the 2K community could fight back against the oligarchies that make 2K and the shareholders and Take-Two Interactive, but his idea fucking sucked! Because his idea is nothing more than trying to copy an implementation that occurred in the EA community. But the difference is that in the EA community, they don't have an online for their single players. So when EA decided, hey, let's fucking put microtransactions in an offline single player, a lot of the creators said no, and they fought back against it, and EA bent the knee. But now it's led to this stupid conversation where these 2K players think that they could do the same thing. But no, you can't. There's only one. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, because I uploaded my reaction to Joe Knows video and I got the worst fucking response. Right there. Videos. Make sure that I heard all. Shut up, me. Let me see. Right here. No. Too far ahead. Right here. Why are we going after the dude who chose to take a stand? He's not taking a stand on shit. You wonder why we go nowhere. The point is option A, don't buy the game entirely. First of all, what could be the half measure of buying the game? What's the half measure? Because when you put in that 70, that 90, that 120, or that 150, you've bought the game entirely. Option B, if you're going to buy the game entirely, don't pre-order, don't spend money on VC. Pre-ordering doesn't make a difference. If you buy it the day of release, don't make a difference. If you buy it on a fucking discount, don't make a difference. You niggas sound like addicts. You sound like a fucking addict. You sound like a fucking addict. Buying the game on release day means nothing. Wait. There was another one. I think this is the one. Let me see. Oh, yeah, because it's the same guy. Thank you for saying the quiet part out loud. Let's see what the quiet part is, everybody. My message is simple. If you are or not going to buy the next 2K, whatever edition you want, but what is this broken fucking grammar? If you are going to buy the next 2K, whatever edition you want, but let it be your first and last purchase, you nicotine addict. You sound like an... Oh, this is going to be my last one. 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 Let me tell you something. The reason I have this much passion around it is because I am these people. I'm not above you. I am you. I've played 2K in consecutive years since 2K10. I haven't missed a 2K. The Maddens, same thing, but I'm out. You know why I'm out? It's because the games are the same. They're glorified patches. They come out every year, and somehow they come out broken. You got motherfuckers who spend $30 a month on ebooks and swear to God if you critique that when they spam mid-blitz or do the scum kick, you're the problem. Get good, pussy. I don't feel bad when these people get fucked over. I don't. It's because you contribute to it, and then you shield your eyes from any real criticism that comes to the game. Mind you, Joe Knows is a pussy. Joe Knows for years has been benefiting from the concept of microtransactions. Making these build videos is not cheap. He has to spend VC. And yet for some reason people, I'm just gonna eat that up. Eat it up until it became something to complain about. But you couldn't make any fucking change because you still were making build videos. Eating this shit up. But now you got a fucking community of people who play a completely different game, actually creating some change, and now it got you thinking, maybe we can do it. Now I ain't gonna lie, I've watched this video. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I need y'all to hear how this motherfucker's great plan of action is going to go through.
So the reaction to my first video was pretty interesting to say the least. For this video to make sense, you probably need to go watch that video, so I'll leave it in the description if you didn't check it out. But pretty much I was talking about the college football situation, microtransactions, NBA 2K27, and kind of linking it all together, and just talking about the actual challenges that we're up against as a community. And to my surprise, a lot of the community instantly clowned me for it and said it's impossible. But
yes, you know why? You know why? It's because for years, see, with college football, they just did that to offline single player. Who knows what they're going to be doing in the next 3 years? Who knows? They might actually put in an online to that single player mode and then put the microtransactions back and say, well, see, you can't tell us that now. But 2K is different. 2K has had this business practice in it for years. I would argue a full fucking decade. Because it ain't no, it's been 5 years of it. I'ma say since 2K13, 2K14, still a decade. And motherfuckers have been eating it up with the changes, with how they've made it more expensive for you to buy virtual clothing. But hey, all y'all did was bitch about it and still pay for it.
If you look at the quote tweets to my video, I know my Twitter's in light mode, get over it, it's how I like it. But pretty much saying this is a waste of time got more than triple the likes that the actual conversation itself got.
And honestly, I'm disliking this video because this bright ass light mode. Where is the dark mode human?
And then the second quote tweet got double the likes the actual conversation got, saying the fact that he's getting blitzed for even posting this is how you can see the difference between the two communities, man. Sucks to see. When more people are supporting the fact that you shouldn't even try than people supporting the actual conversation, that says a lot.
It's you should have been tried. This has been a problem. But you waited until somebody else actually achieved something. This should have been something you motherfuckers tried. But no. And now that 2K and Take-Two have 10 years worth of money to prove that you motherfuckers are not going to stop, why would they bend the knee to you?
Another thing people attacked was the way I approached my first video on the topic. I felt the point of the first video was to not only start the conversation, but educate people on what exactly the challenges we were facing were. People said doing that was doing nothing or engagement farming. To me, it was the necessary first step in this whole process. For example, so many people were saying our situation was the same as the college football situation. But Bordeaux, the man who started the college football movement, when I talked to him personally, the first thing he pointed out was the differences between the college football community situation and the 2K community situation. And when you look at the college football situation, what they actually accomplished, they didn't completely remove microtransactions or completely change EA's business strategy. The pay to progress feature that EA snuck into an offline game mode, they got that removed. And EA didn't even return the game.
Yes. That's what they wanted. Might sound dumb, but are these niggas too lazy to pirate? I don't even think you could pirate these games. Like, they are on PC, so you can mod them, but a lot of these motherfuckers play on consoles. It's not too many motherfuckers who are playing on PC. So a good portion of people who play sports games play those on the consoles.
Into the way that the college football community wanted. The reason I approached my first video the way that I did was I felt it was important to point out the differences between the college football situation and the 2K community's ongoing situation with microtransactions. If the 2K community actually wants something to change, it's not going to be a 2-day fight where a hashtag goes trending on Twitter and
I'll tell you how you do it. Don't buy 2K27. That's how you do it. That's how you send the message. If you want to send the message immediate, don't buy 2K27. Not, oh, you can buy 2K27, just don't buy VC. No, don't buy 2K27 at all. But see, the problem is that you people need to buy it because you need to see yourself dunking on virtual LeBron. You need to be in the wreck, missing a shot and getting called garbage by your friends. You need that. You need that because you can't get it nowhere else. Even though the servers for 2K26 are still going to be up for another year and a half. Who knows?
Instantly things change. The public needed to hear all that information I put in the first video to understand what exactly the challenges are. It was so surprising to me that people questioned that strategy. When you look back at some of the biggest activists in human history,
prepare yourselves, dear viewer, because now we're stepping into a territory I don't think anybody could be prepared for. I don't think anyone could possibly think where this is about to go. Now, I want to remind all of you, this is about NBA 2K. This is about video games.
that's the approach they took. Now, I know I'm gonna get clowned for this, but one of the most influential human beings to ever step foot on Earth used this approach to fight much tougher battles than video game microtransactions. Dr. King firmly believed in educating the public before initiating action. King believed that a well-educated, informed public was essential for shifting social consciousness and that educating the community was a vital precursor to negotiation and direct action. If you're going to try to impact change, you have to have people
Martin Luther King is one of the most significant activists in human history who helped create a pathway to a little bit, and I do mean a little bit, of equality and common ground. We still judge people based off the color of their skin. So his speech fell on a lot of deaf ears. To even slightly insinuate that you have the same type of strategy of informing as a man who had to be jailed at one point, you're playing a very stupid game, and you're doing it thinking that it could help you with your stupid game. Martin Luther King and people at that time were fighting for the right to be equal. They were getting brutalized by police, burned, attacked, racially discriminated against. There is a history behind Martin Luther King and his strategy to what he eventually achieved. You are stepping over the work of a football community to try to get your basketball community to do the same thing. But you can't and won't because you motherfuckers refuse to do the most challenging thing: not buy the game. You choose to not buy the game. You choose that. You choose to not buy the game. Martin Luther King could not just move to a different southern state. Black people at that time couldn't just move to the north. And if go even further, no, black people couldn't just get away from the slave ship. There was risk to that. You fucking clod.
Understanding what the problems are, what the challenges are. And that was what I felt was an important first step. To the people saying I'm just talking and I'm doing nothing,
you're talking and you're doing nothing. This is what makes it sick. This is about a virtual video game that you will rebuy next year. Mind you, in about a week, they're going to start promoting the game that's going to come out in August or early September. And they're going to play it, and they're going to make build videos, because remember, this is what he makes year round. This is what he makes year round. Build videos, rec videos, 2K videos. It gotta stop.
very misguided and very uninformed. Now, earlier in the week, I was at the World Cup semifinal, but
hey, Martin Luther King didn't get the opportunity to go to that. Martin Luther King didn't get to stop protesting to be like, fuck it, I'm about to go watch the Super Bowl. I'm about to go to the Super Bowl.
all 5 days that I spent in Texas, I was busy contacting every single creator I possibly could in the space. I reached out to almost 40 content creators on the phone or messaging in the DMs, trying to gather everyone's opinion, not only on what they felt should be changed, but how we should try to change it. And unfortunately, a large majority of those content creators never even responded to me. And the ones that did, everybody's opinion and strategy was just so far apart that we were miles away from ever being on the same page. So judging by the responses from these content creators, but also the lack of responses from these content creators, and the response from the public to my first video starting the conversation, it really felt like getting everybody in the community on the same page was nowhere close to happening. I have some people telling me, use your contacts at 2K, whenever you talk to the devs or 2K employees, advocate on our behalf and tell them what we want changed. Then I have the other half of people telling me, burn your bridges with 2K, never go to another 2K event, that'll make them change.
I mean, if you look at what the EA creators did, some of them, They talking like they never gonna work with EA again. Now who knows? Who knows what they do and how they operate next year? I have to see it to believe it. But there are people in the college football EA creator programs that said they're never working with EA again. Why? Because EA lied to them. They misused trust in an effort to think that they were just going to smile and say, oh, microtransactions aren't a big deal. But microtransactions have been plaguing the video game industry for years. This isn't a new thing. It's been something people have made excuses for. Oh, you just broke. Oh, well, get your money out. Oh, you don't have to buy it. And slowly but surely, this shit's just gotten worse. And listen, I'm happy for the college football crowd, but you motherfuckers painted a broad brush as to how we got here. We got here because of Ultimate Team and how these motherfuckers will religiously spend money to open packs for a card that's going to be useless 2 weeks from when they get it. Hello? That's why they thought that they could do it. Part of the reason why 2K has gotten away with it is because nobody cared. Oh, it's just VC. Oh, they increased it? Oh, I could get that VC. Oh, I could just spend $20 and I could get the VC. Oh, yeah, I could just get it. I could just get that.
Regardless of what I choose, it feels like somebody's going to be upset with me. Now, full transparency. If never going to another 2K event meant that they would eliminate microtransactions from the game going forward, I would do it in a heartbeat. Not to flex, but the money I make from my community day videos is a very small portion of my income for the year.
People are broke. I don't want to hear about your money. People are broke.
I could gladly sacrifice that and wouldn't see any change in my personal life. But if I'm being honest, me declining an invite to Community Day or any other 2K event, I don't feel like is going to change Take-Two corporate executives' mind on their business strategy. Unfortunately, microtransactions are a part of gaming now. It's not just 2K, it's damn near every video game you play. Microtransactions are part of their business model. And realistically, they're not going anywhere in the future. But that doesn't mean we can't do anything. So now let's talk about taking action. What I plan on doing. My first step was educate and inform people on the actual challenges that we are up against. I did that in my first video. I wanted to try to unite the public and unite the creators and get everybody behind what we actually wanted changed. But as I said, it doesn't really seem like getting everybody on the same page is going to happen anytime soon. And the longer we wait, the closer we get to the 2K27 launch date, and the less likely they're going to change anything. So here's what I plan to personally do. Now,
is it not by 2K27? Is that it? Is that it? Can I get like 500 on not buying 2K27?
Although I don't have direct contact to the higher ups in the company, of course I have talked to, as I said, 2K employees and 2K devs. So I want to try to present solutions that they can actually impact the change with. They don't have control over VC prices or microtransactions as a whole.
Oh, so they can't do anything. So microtransactions will still be in the game. So this is a losing game.
But they do have impact in the way things are implemented within the game. So I think that's our spot where we can negotiate some change. So I'm going to try to push for two things. And listen, I'm not stupid. I know companies need to make money. So the two things I'm going to push for, I'm going to advocate why it benefits us, but why it could also benefit 2K. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to negotiate and actually see something change. The first.
Mind you, this is not how you negotiate. You don't just make a video saying, oh, I hope you do this. You'd actually have to go to the negotiating table, bring this to their attention in a meeting. You're also going to have to fucking have, as Deep Fried on Twitch put it, some leverage. You're also going to have to, unfortunately, get Take-Two Interactive involved in that because, you know, they answer to their fucking corporate shareholding overlord.
Make the VC that we buy have more value. Make it last longer. Add longevity to the thing we are purchasing.
There is no longevity to this shit. You're going to lose it. You're losing the VC. You're not going to keep that VC. That VC is not coming with you to the next 2K. 2K20, let's say, for the fuck of it, they somehow add more value to you having VC in 2K27. You're going to lose all of that VC when 2K28 comes out.
How can you do that? So for example, in my team, when you buy a card, eventually you don't want that card.
Wait a minute. Straight to the predatory fucking system. Straight to the predatory fucking, I gotta have the my team. No. Why are we going straight to the problem? The my team, the ultimate team. That's what's made this worse. Convincing these motherfuckers. Oh, I gotta have this card. I gotta have this card right here. I gotta have the 95 Derrick Rose. I gotta have the 99 Derrick Rose. I gotta have the GOAT Allen Iverson. Mind you, you're not bringing these cards into the next 2K. Right now, let me see if I can find it. I have to see if I can find it to make it make sense. What's the NBA 2K My Team Twitter account? I need to find that. I need that. That'll help prove my point. Ooh, right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the 2K My Team account. Let's just scroll a little bit. Oh, the best of my team. What's that? A Kawhi Leonard card? A Giannis Antetokounmpo card? A Michael Beasley card? Oh, none of these cards are going to be in 2K27. Oh, I mean, they are, but you're not going to have them on day one. Oh, look. Hope your lineup is ready for some serious star power. Add GOAT Allen Iverson, Thon Maker, Bull, Taco Fall, and Tina Charles to your My Team. Cards that won't hold value to you in the next 2K. Not at all. Not at all whatsoever. Not at all whatsoever. None whatsoever. GOAT Anthony Davis not gonna be in the next game. Not at all.
Anymore. You resell that card. You might not get back 100% of what it's worth, but you get some value back that you can then put to the next card or pack that you want to buy. On the My Player side, we don't have anything like that. Now, if you remember a few years ago, there was talk about respeccing our builds. It could be something you have to unlock. It could be a one-time thing every season. Something that allows you to take an old build you don't want anymore, get some of the VC back, and put that VC towards a new build. I think that also encourages players to make more builds, which of course 2K would love. Now, speaking of the value and the longevity of our VC, I think making VC more attainable in-game would not only pay huge dividends for us, the consumer, but would also help 2K. By making the VC more attainable and more valuable, it's going to keep people on the game longer. If you keep people on the game longer, they're seeing the advertisements that 2K place within the game. It's good for all parties. For example, the challenges that we can complete in the game to unlock VC.
I'm not doing side missions in 2K. I just want to play basketball. I'm not about to run. For example, I'm not turning on this fucking PlayStation to prove my point. You're just gonna have to fucking believe me. In a basketball game, you have to assume the only thing you're doing is playing basketball, right? No. There is a fucking racetrack in the game where you get into a little race car and drive and do races. For what? I just want to play basketball.
Either add more VC to each challenge, so instead of doing 1,000 3-pointers to get 1,000 VC, make it 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 VC as a reward, or make the challenges less tedious so you can earn that 1,000 VC without having to make 1,000 shots. The plus side for this on 2K is if people see it's more attainable, they're more likely to continue to grind the game. You could increase the amount of VC we get for each game mode that we play. I mean, we're playing a 30-minute rec game and we're getting 1,000 VC. So you'd have to play 10 rec games to get 10,000 VC. That's 5 hours of gameplay, and you still can't even buy a t-shirt. The second thing I'm gonna be pushing for is add more free build rewards. In 2K26, if you hit Legend 1, you got a free maxed out build upgrade.
Brother, do you understand like how
More
much
free build rewards. In 2K26,
do you understand what you have to do in order to get to that? You have to be a motherfucker who refuses to bathe and go. You have to neglect your life to go from here at Rookie 1 to Legend 2. I'm not dedicating hours to 2K. I'm just not. And listen, I understand the grind in order to get that, but out of my fucking mind.
26, if you hit Legend 1, you got a free maxed out build upgrade. It's clearly been approved. It's already in the game. Can we add that to other areas? For example, can you add it to lifetime challenges? If you complete 100 lifetime challenges, you get a free maxed out build upgrade slot. 2K loves the season pass. You could add it as one of the rewards each season. You can
No. No. Counter. If you add a free build to that fucking battle pass, they're putting it in the premium tier, which is, I guess you gotta pay like 10 for. And let's say they put it in like the free tier. Motherfuckers are gonna pay, because that's going to be a level 40 reward. That's not gonna be a level 10, level 20. They ain't gonna be no level 1. They're going to pay to get to that. And listen, matter of fact, I'm not turning this shit on. If you were to start at level 1, and let's say you wanted to pay to go to level 40, you're paying about $70+. You're still being nickel and dimed. This idea, just saying it and not thinking about how 2K is going to try and nickel and dime a motherfucker out of money, You're losing it. Then let's say they put it behind the premium version. You spending $20 on top of $70. So now you're putting up $90 in a game you already spent $70 to $150 on. Good job, Joe Knows.
Your choice. Instead of only having it at Legend 1, add it to a couple of the lower rep levels as a rep reward. Instead of allowing me to become the Silver Surfer, I don't care. I would much rather grind to get a free build. Again, that's going to keep people grinding, playing the game longer, seeing all the advertisements, more likely to engage on all the stuff 2K is promoting within their game. It's a win-win for both sides. Another idea that I personally think is great is you get your first build maxed out to 85 overall for free. On our side, we would love to just get a free...
No. They're not letting you make your first build go to 85 for free. Sorry, buddy. That's never been something they've done. You've always had to either work for it or buy it. No. Sorry.
Free build to start the game. But on 2K's side, imagine if they were promoting if you pre-order the game or if you buy the game at all, you get your first build for free. I think sales would go through the roof. More people would buy the game knowing their first...
And that's the problem right there. They nickel and dime your ass with something and you just pre-order it. How about don't buy the game? Show them that you're sick of a yearly process where a game is broken, shit needs to be patched, shooting and defense is fucking terrible every fucking year when the game comes out. Show them you're not willing to just spend money on their yearly product. That's the same.
First build is going to be free. The barrier to entry is easier. Once you get people in that My Player game mode, they're more likely to want to invest more VC for a second build, a third build. It benefits 2K and it benefits our player base. As I said, I'm personally going to be pushing for these two ideas, trying to negotiate on how it can benefit both sides and ultimately make it better for our community. Now I get it, people are going to watch this and they're not going to agree with my ideas or the way that I'm going about it, but for me, in my head, in my heart, this is the best way that I can potentially affect change in a positive way for the community. Now full transparency with you guys, this is going to be happening behind the scenes. My channel is about entertaining people. My job is to entertain people. Nobody wants to come home from a long day of work day after day after day and listen to some guy bitch about a video game. So
You've done that for 2 straight videos back to back. Congrats. And when your plan fails, you will be reminded that you wasted everybody's time.
Glad I'm able to make these couple of videos to get all my thoughts out so you guys know exactly where I stand on everything. Now these battles taking place behind the scenes are nothing new for me. I've done a lot of stuff that I've never told anybody about that is...
I have never played 2K or sports games. However, I play RPGs. You should be able to do all of your builds for free with enough grinding. Boo-hoo. Not in these sports games, buddy. Not in these sports games at all. No. See, because for 10 years, this has been the standard in these sports games. He's talking, and for somebody who's never played 2K, you might think that this is a new thing. No. This has been going on for a decade where motherfuckers like this, motherfuckers like me, smiled and waved. Said, hey, this is great. This is fine. But eventually, I got to a point where it was just like, I'm not having fun. I'm blowing my money. I don't want to. I don't want to anymore. Like, I don't want to. I'm paying for something I'm going to pay for again and again and again and again. You have to spend money in order. See, in an RPG, you could grind, you could fucking enemy farm where you just constantly attacking a weak ass enemy and getting XP, and you could get all that shit for the free ski. All it's gonna do is take time. But see, on 2K, on Madden, you gotta put up money. You got to. Because if you don't, and you dedicate time to just like grinding, because you can, the option to grind is there. But they've fucked the system to where you're not getting as many points to upgrade your player as you used to. You're not getting as many points when you do these challenges as you used to. They've put it to where you gotta put up some money so that you can keep up. And it's gone on for years. And motherfuckers just smiled and waved at it. They bitched and moaned about it. Because this is not new. Him talking about the prices of shit is not new. They've changed this shit and people have talked about it. And you know what happened? We all kept playing the game. We all kept playing the game. We sat there and smiled. We sat there and just, we gotta play 2K. The way you could possibly make a statement that you're sick of some shit, don't buy the game. You done buy the game. You show these motherfuckers that you serious. You show them that they've done something that caused you to not want to buy. And it has to be in mass. It can't just be one person. And the problem, Joe Knows can have all the ideas that he wants. In the grand scheme, a lot of motherfuckers are not going to care, and they're still going to buy. And it's going to have to come down to how much impact somebody could have. Because with the EA shit, there was enough there on the football front for people to actually take a stand. There was still the problem, though, of the Ultimate Team people. The Ultimate Team people still putting up money. So on the single player offline mode, they did a good thing. But we moved too fast from the actual problem, which was the online people who have spent thousands of dollars. They've spent thousands of dollars on these fucking games. They spent thousands of dollars keeping up and buying these cards that end up being useless. They put up all that fucking money. And then they wonder why these fucking games, these game companies have said, put it in single player. So in about, 2 years? Because everybody's saying next year EA is going to make an online for those single player motherfuckers, and then they're going to bring the microtransactions back. I don't trust that they'll have enough time to do it. I'm going to give them 2 years, and then we going to fucking see. Maybe they do it. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do it. Maybe they don't. But they're going to bring that shit back. They're going to bring microtransactions to single player back. I believe in that 100%. Leon, 9 a.m. Yeah. I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream. I don't care. I had it in my mind that I wanted to stream. And I said, fuck it. Whenever I get the itch to stream, I fucking stream. Bro, if you just follow one account on Twitter of a man showing his big, glorious, and bouncy titties. Okay, I don't know where this is going. You get more, and now your feed is full of men showing off their big, glorious, bouncy titties. Okay. I don't know if it's the same for NHL 26 games, but if it is, I should not be buying, which is sad. I wanted to try it. I've never played a hockey game a day in my life. So I can't tell you. All I can tell you about is 2K and Madden and college football. I can't tell you about no other sports game. Except Mario Strikers, which is something I have not played in years. I have not played that game in years. Don't buy the game if the company doesn't respect their customers. Why would they? Let's think about it. Because at some point the conversation got to be had. Why would any of these game companies respect you, motherfuckers, when you've shown you're willing to get fucked? Was it not 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever the fuck Grand Theft Auto got announced or the pre-orders got announced, and we all found out that there really is no physical? Wasn't it a lot of people saying boycott this, boycott that, fuck digital media? Didn't Sony announce that they are going more digital and shutting down like physical media in like 2 years? And everybody was like, fuck Sony. We got to boycott digital. We got to do this. We got to do that. Didn't that happen? I'm almost certain that happened. I could almost guarantee you that occurred. And pray tell, what circumstance happened after? I'm just curious. Something happened after. Oh yeah, they shadow dropped Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports into the PlayStation Store, which led to 5 million players being active on Black Ops 2 and damn near 2 million on Black Ops 1. Y'all said fuck digital media so goddamn much, y'all went and bought digital media. Now, mind you, I don't have a problem with digital media. I don't like that we're getting away from physical media. You could say I'm part of the problem, but I'm going to never dismiss the people that want their physical media. But I'm damn sure not about to sit here and be like, fuck digital media, and then buy digital media. It makes no sense. No wonder. There's a reason why these companies keep fucking you over. It's because you keep giving them a reason to. Like, if y'all would have just said, hey, we're not buying this shit, and actually not buy it, it would have been fine. But you bought it. So now they're going to keep implementing more ways to bring in digital media and all that shit. And it's going to be fun. I ain't buying GTA 6 and I really wanted to get it. Hey, and I'm going to be honest with you, you're not making a crumb of a difference. The only way a significant moment in time could actually change is if Grand Theft Auto flops financially. And I don't think it is, buddy. I don't think it's going to flop at all. The issue is that the majority of players are not chronic Twitter users. They're just regular people. There's only so much online people could do against the normies. You're right. You're right. And listen, you could bitch and moan about Grand Theft Auto 6 on Twitter all you want. If I see records being broken with GTA 6, what your boycotts don't amount to shit. You could get some small victories here and there, but do I need to remind you all that the consoles have gone up in price 6 years after the fact? Do I have to remind y'all of that? Do I have to remind y'all that 6 years after the fact, the consoles have gone up in price and people are still buying them? And I'm so sick of you PC nut jobs, because you motherfuckers had to spend money to build that fucking PC, which wasn't cheap. And for anybody who doesn't have one and you thinking about buying one pre-built or building your own, you got to make sure your specs are right in order to play any of these games that you're going to buy off of Steam. So it's just like, what are we doing? Across the board, gaming's fucked. Gaming has gone up in price across the board. Some way, shape, or form. From the equipment to the games to where you buy them. They've gone up in price. No matter where you go. Another part that's scummy with PlayStation, they know that there's discounts on their games. They don't really discount too many games on the PlayStation Store. Yeah, they got the summer sales event, but that ain't a lot of fucking games Daddy's interested in. PCs are so dang expensive, I need to upgrade, but it's like $1,800. But hey, it's so much better. It's so much better, I guess. But you still have to fight. That's why I hate when you motherfuckers do all this console PC war shit. You're being cucked. You're being cucked for no other reason than your pure boredom. Gara. I love Gara. I love Gara. The Gara the homie. Gara's funny. Some game called Stranger Than Heaven is coming out. Apparently, you can pre-order. You could pre-order and get some shit. And Gar's just sitting there like, buy the physical. Do not buy digital. Send a message. What message, twink? The PlayStation's already said they're going digital. It's over. Xbox, maybe, unless they just want to stick it to Sony, will probably go digital at some point. Only. What message are you sending? And I quote tweeted him. And Gar knows I'm always shitting on him. You're not sending a message about shit, buddy. You're going to get your digital reality and like it because you're a gamer, which makes you a cuck. So sit in that chair and watch them fuck. Because it's going to happen. And there's nothing y'all could do. Because at any point in time, you could have done something. You dismissed people. You laughed them off. You said it wasn't too much of a big deal. Oh, and by the way, that Steam machine, $1,000 with no controller. $1,100 with a controller. $1,400 for large amounts of storage and a controller. But hey, fuck it. Oh, the glory days when I could see an image like this and be happy. When are you starting your horse farm to sell horse semen? Well, that's a stream ender right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I still have things to talk about, so I cannot leave just yet. I can't leave just yet. I still got things I want to talk about. I would never say PCs aren't inherently better than consoles. Just get what works best for you, for your needs and pocketbook. Wow. What a brave take every normal person has. Meanwhile, the dumb fucks are saying this is better. The dumb fucks, where's that? I don't know where my Nintendo Switch is. The dumb fucks will say a Nintendo Switch is better. A dumb fuck will say Nintendo Switch 2 is better. A dumb fuck will say Xbox is better. A dumb fuck will say PC is better. Meanwhile, no matter where you turn, somebody getting fucked. And we're all just watching each other get fucked. And claiming, we're all watching each other get fucked while simultaneously claiming that no, I'm not getting fucked, you're getting fucked. Ridiculous, might I say. Now, where was I? Where was I in the grand scheme? Everyone's getting priced out. Yep. And people want to pretend now gaming is a luxury. Nope. Gaming was always a luxury that people were getting priced out of a couple of years ago because the prices of games went up. I'm now convinced that at some point down the line, the base game is going to be $100. Base game. No special edition, no deluxe edition, just a base game. I feel like at some point in my lifetime, I'm going to see that. I saw him go to 50. I saw him go to 60. I saw him go to 70. They're at 80 right now. Fuck it. They're at 80 and people are mad about it now. But you know they're going to sit and smile at it. They're going to say that, oh, they've already come up with the excuse. It's GTA. It's $80. Now, I told y'all, whatever the premium fucking deluxe bells and whistles price was, I was buying that. I told y'all I was doing that. I didn't get up here and be like, it's getting crazy, and then sneak a fucking buy in front of you. Motherfuckers have been sitting here talking about, we got to do this and that and the third, and still buy the shit. Remember, these motherfuckers told y'all they weren't getting Nintendo Switch 2s and then bought Nintendo Switch 2s. I still don't have one because there's not a game on there that warrants me buying it. There's no new Pokemon game that I want. There's not even the old Pokemon games that I want. There's no new Mario game that would interest me. There's no Odyssey 2. There's no Super Mario Sunshine 2. There's nothing. Star Fox? Wasn't really a Star Fox guy. Not saying Star Fox is ass. I played a Star Fox game at one point in my life. I just didn't translate. I was a Spyro kid back in the day. Y'all had y'all Ratchet and Clanks and y'all Jack and Daxters. I had Spyro and Sly Cooper. I had the movie adaptation video games. I had Monsters, Inc. on the PlayStation. I had Spider-Man on the PlayStation. I had Finding Nemo on the Xbox. I had Cat in the Hat game on the PS2. I had every single goddamn Shrek game I had Shark Tale. I had Over the Fucking Hedge, the video game. I pity you. Fuck you. Those games were fun. I had Sonic Heroes. It's not a movie adaptation game, but I still hold the theory. That they're going to do a Sonic Heroes movie. They're adding in too many of those fucking characters. I had the Finding Nemo game. I had the Madagascar game. I had Madagascar 2 on the Wii. It's like, bros, that's my childhood. Never seen Over the Hedge? You need to watch that fucking movie. I played The Lion King on the Game Boy. I played the fucking Lion King 1.5 DVD video game where you ride around with Timon and Pumbaa on a safari ride. Don't tell me. Y'all gaming catalogs are this generic shit. Oh, I played God of War. I played Gears of War. I played Call of Duty World at War. Basic. Generic. You never actually scrounged through the barrel. You never went to the bottom of the gaming fucking tray and played the obscure shit. Did you play the Simpsons game, Road Rage, or Hit and Run? Because I played Hit and Run. You never played the $5 bins. You're not real gamers. Kingdom Hearts, casual basic bitch video gamer. Casual basic bitch video game player. That's what you are. That's what you are. Subhuman. 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 The game was literally called The Simpsons game. Well, I don't think I've heard of that one. All I know about is Simpsons Hit and Run and Simpsons Road Rage. You miss Leon learning about a booty parasite. Oh yeah. Y'all want to know about the booty parasite? Yeah, I forgot about that one. Y'all want to learn about the booty parasite? We can only learn about the booty parasite from one source. Also, I've played Tales of Berseria, Tales of Zestiria, Dragon Quest 9, something Starry Skies for the DS. But yeah, you all are casual gamers. I'm a real gamer. I said so. You motherfuckers didn't play the SpongeBob game on the PC. You didn't play Wally on the PC. I forgot about Wally. Wally. It's good. It's pretty good. Let's learn about a booty parasite. Come on, kids. Come on, kids.
Brewing, bubbling underneath the surface for quite some time. This has been a story brewing, bubbling underneath the surface for quite some time. And
it has not been brewing and bubbling under the surface. It's been something widely talked about for about a few weeks now.
And it looks like bad news for Taco Bell as they are now under federal investigation after thousands of people have been made very, very ill. And this is a story that kind of started out as a funny headline. Haha, people have like, you know, explosive visits to the bathroom. Ha, it's funny. Well, it's not so funny for Taco Bell now as this is a major, major issue. Let's get to the story. By the way, huge shout out. Don't forget to...
Hey! Everyone's shitting themselves! But don't forget, dudes!
Check out my vlog channel.
It was crazy. I sent the vlog channel to Chris. I don't think this motherfucker ever responded. I don't want to know. I don't want to watch. Like, I'm sorry. Watching this is punishment enough. I don't want to see this motherfucker vlog his life. Like, I'm so sorry.
But people are getting extremely sick, and I believe that Taco Bell actually covered this up. I believe.
And what is your source? What's your source that they covered it up?
Taco Bell knew that they were the source of this illness, which has infected tens of thousands of people at this point.
Mind you, Taylor Farms should be the ones that get investigated before Taco Bell. Because, Taco Bell has to get their food from somewhere, and they get some of that from Taylor Farms.
And they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything until things got so bad that they could no longer not address it. And by the way, this is very common with fast food in this country. I'm going to show you some other examples that will probably keep you out of the drive-thru for a very long time. Taco Bell now under investigation over this outbreak. Taco Bell is entangled in a widening outbreak of parasitic gastrointestinal illness linked to contaminated produce. And guess what? You can't even get rid of it by washing it. We're going to talk about how to make your fruits and vegetables safe against this thing, because it's apparently a big problem, so stick around for that. State and federal investigators are probing the fast food chain's possible connection to cyclosporiasis, an illness known to cause explosive bathroom visits. Signs posted at several Taco Bell locations in Michigan last week warned customers that the restaurants were currently unable to sell lettuce, cilantro, onion, pico de gallo, and guacamole due to a nationwide recall, but that feels like a lie. As of Tuesday, Michigan...
Why does that feel like a lie to you, buddy? Come on, go ahead, tell me.
Officials had already reported 3,300 cases of the illness. The state typically identifies as about 50 a year. Now, what I want to tell you about that 3,300 is that's the number of people that went to the doctor. There's actually a special secondary blood test that they have to run to find this. So the real number of people who were made sick by this is easily, just in Michigan, easily over 10,000. Easily.
You got a source? You're going to back that up with something? Because they've sat here and officially gotten 3,000 people. So where are the other 7,000? Are the other 7,000 just blowing shit and they're not really thinking too much of it?
Probably close to 20.
Should I buy Taco Bell right now? Fuck it.
Or 30,000. I mean, this is just a number of people that went to the hospital, paid for a special blood test to seek out this particular parasite. Exposure to cyclospora parasites leads to cyclosporiasis, and infections that, with symptoms that include the explosiveness, as well as fatigue, stomach cramps, bloating, nausea, vomiting, and a fever. It's rarely life-threatening. Cases have spiked in the past several weeks, including states of Michigan, Illinois, Virginia, Ohio, New York. I know Texas and Wisconsin are on that list too. The company's decision to pull certain fresh ingredients was a prudent safeguard, according to the Post. It's good the chain has already voluntarily stopped serving a number of items, the source said. Well, the fact of the matter is Taco Bell is probably not the only receiver of these particular items. It's not like there's a Taco Bell farm where that only provides to Taco Bell exclusively. These are ingredients that are probably everywhere.
Yes. Taylor Farms, you stupid fuck. Yes. Taylor Farms has to be investigated. You're almost there.
Well, some infected officials reported eating at Taco Bell. Others had not. An indication that the outbreak is in fact not confined to the chain. The latest data from the CDC has confirmed 843 cases in 31 states just since May, leading to 86 hospitalizations. Nobody has yet passed away from it. The CDC cautions, however, that the true number of infections is likely far higher, as noted that well over 1,500 cases that require further analysis. Cyclospora is transported when people consume food or water contaminated with poo. That's what you're eating at Taco Bell. While the cases are reported year-round, they are most common from May 1st through August 31st. Past outbreaks have been linked to raspberries, basil, cilantro, and salad mixes. Symptoms take at least 2 weeks to appear. And what's interesting about this is, first of all, let's talk about how to get rid of it. Okay. By the way, this is a McDonald's employee. Okay. Just to say it's not Taco Bell. Here's a McDonald's employee. He's wearing gloves, however, continues to lick his glove fingers, very visibly handling 3 burger patties at a time, and clearly really likes the taste of the burgers because he keeps licking his fingers. Always be watchful of this kind of stuff when you're out. This is how people get sick. Watch this guy. Lick his fingers. Lick the glove finger there.
I think that individual has Down syndrome. Also, wouldn't this be the case any fucking where? Because you're running that risk of somebody making your food and you don't even see them.
All right, so if you take a look here, he's very clearly licking his finger there. Now, he did it twice. Watch how many patties.
He doesn't have a fucking glove on!
Person is outraged by this, and the...
Again, like, is the guy knowingly trying to make people sick? Well, no. But actually, what takes this stuff out? Well, it's not just washing it. Public officials warn consumers about a sharp seasonal surge in cyclosporiasis across the country. Cases span dozens of states, blah, 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 blah. Let's talk about getting rid of it. We talked about the scope. There's a federal case count. There's a local case count. However, and there's many other restaurants we're going to discuss in just a second here that have similar track records. Unlike bacterial outbreaks caused by salmonella or like E. coli, tracking cyclospora is exceptionally difficult. The parasite's long incubation period means individuals oftentimes consume contaminated items weeks before getting sick, by which time the food is left store shelves, complicates traceback efforts across complex supply chains. Infection occurs when a person ingests food.
Get us to the point. Fuck.
The risk poses unique challenges for consumers and food safety experts alike. According to the FDA and CDC, standard chemical sanitizers, commercial produce washers, and routine chlorine treatments are largely ineffective at neutralizing the parasite. Despite these limitations, experts emphasize that washing produce still remains a vital defensive step. Wash your produce. It won't take out the parasite or even necessarily remove it from the items, but every bit of removal can help the risk or likelihood someone ingests it. So, nothing?
So you could have just said nothing. You could have said the way to go about this is with nothing, and we could have just accepted that. But instead, you just wanted to read it for nothing.
Nothing gets rid of it? Now, a 2021 study published in the Journal of Food demonstrated that rinsing berries under running tap water for 1 minute removes a significant portion of them. However, researchers noted that cyclosporic exhibits a high level actively inactivates the parasites, but provides little utility for herbs, berries, salad greens that are traditionally served raw until investigators pin down a specific source of the outputs are taking dumps next to the food and then serving it to you. That's how it's coming from, where it's coming from. Or it's from contaminated groundwater from portlets and things like that. This isn't the first time we've had issues like this. I mean, Chipotle, I stopped eating Chipotle a long time ago because they kept getting people sick.
I can't tell. Now, one more, and I don't know how much I'm going to stomach this, because it's always a unique challenge dealing with TheQuartering and his content. And I thought I'd check in because I know he knows about it. And I think we saw this a little bit. They want war. Now, this is in reference to Nolan Wells passing. Now, none of the individuals who actually matter, why is desperate spelled wrong in the thumbnail next to that? None of the individuals involved want a war. Ben Crump has not said it. The family of Nolan Wells has not said it. I don't really give a fuck about these TikTokers. They don't matter. I'm confused. I'm confused. How many wars have they won about that? Right. How many times am I going to keep seeing a fucking over-exaggerated thumbnail where the concept of war is coming? And it never does. Remember, I thought I was supposed to see George Floyd 2.0 according to you motherfuckers. I'm still waiting for Wendy's to get burned down. What happened? Fuck it. Let's stomach it.
So all of the grift, the race grift that's been going on around Carmelo Anthony had to find a new home because obviously he was found guilty beyond any reasonable amount of doubt. And this country has an appetite for race division. It has an appetite for, quite frankly, from members of the culture, there's a large percent of them.
Why are you motherfuckers so pussy to say black? Like, what is this? And why? Why do y'all not say black?
That have an immense amount of animosity towards, well, white folks. I mean, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying there's a large percentage of them. Leave a like on the video if you agree. Well, there's this case of Nolan Wells, a teen football player who passed away on a 4th of July party trip with his friends. Absolutely nothing about this case would indicate that any foul play happened, but that doesn't matter to the grift. You see this individual, Ruse Last Fix. So this 18-year-old boy went out boating with his, quote, friends yesterday. Everyone made it back safely except for him. Y'all know exactly which one it is. Yes, the only black boy doesn't add up. So 4 teenage friends who are all friends, who are consuming alcohol underage. I can see right there, it's very clearly a high noon. They're all consuming alcohol on a boat, underage. He drowned. That's what happened. He got probably too intoxicated and he drowned. But this tweet implies that, well, they took his life simply because they're white. 186,000 likes.
Yeah, that's called misinformation, buddy. Also, because I think I should mention this, because I don't think I have. In regards to this young man's autopsy, I do enjoy the gimmick that's going on right now. If you don't know, the theory, the working theory amongst these people is that the medical examiners are not going to disclose the autopsy until Ben Crump discloses the independent autopsy, so that they could change the results of their autopsy, because the independent one is for sure just going to be different. And when I tell you that, you should immediately think to yourself, wouldn't that apply to the independent as well? Because if the medical examiners come out with their autopsy, that gives the independent time to change theirs. And that's how stupid we all are as a society. Because there's only one group that could lie about an autopsy, and it's the white medical examiners. it's clear that the Carmelo Anthony case and the fucking this whole Nolan Wells thing, they're both aging me. They're aging me because of how stupid people are choosing to be. I don't know why everyone just started believing a random... I can't believe people are saying that this is the new Emmett Till. You need to stop. You're disrespecting a lot of circumstances. I don't know why it's so easy to get on social media and say that I have this friend who works here and they told me this, and thousands of people could see that and just believe it. And then pepper it with, oh, well, allegedly. I don't understand. People are still blaming the parents. And it's just like, you're blaming them for what? For not having their child around a bunch of black people. And when you word it like that, it sounds stupid. Because if I were to tell you a teenage black girl and her teenage black boyfriend work together to kill the black girl's 5 family members who are black, what are you then going to tell me? What are you then going to fucking tell me about how one is this and one is that and you can't have only white friends? Motherfuckers gonna turn around and say you can't have a black boyfriend. But that's how stupid these conversations go. People over 50 should not have social media. Nah, they should have social media. They should be allowed to see the world devolve. Come on. But that's differently. No, it's not. It's murder. Oh, you know what? You're right. It is different. You got a case that's not solved, that they're openly investigating, versus clear murder. It is different. But. You mean getting tricked by AI or Facebook? What are we doing? Oh, well, I'm bullshitting. I'm streaming right now. Hello. Salutations. The name's Leon, perhaps. I'm a nigga in my spare time. I have 4 eyes. I have a beard. I have hickeys that are layered across my chest at the moment that I'm not going to show you because I'm a pretty bitch. That's pretty much it. That's the hallmark of the life right there, buddy. I have been saying for years that everyone doesn't know each other, and it'd be best, even in a brief interaction, for everyone to just be like, hi, how are you? My name is, and if you're going the pronoun route specifically for this, you're going to say, oh, well, this is my pronouns. And you're playing a game there because the person you're saying that to is either going to say, oh, well, you know, I respect that. Or they're going to say they don't care, or they're not going to pay attention to it because they're focused on the interaction they're having with you because that's more important. So you can imagine seeing body cam footage of a policeman interacting with someone who really wants you to know that their pronouns matter to them.
Why do you let those kids get away with this?
Already off to a bad start. Your voice is degrading and you make everything worse the more you speak.
They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Fucking try it.
Not a smart decision. Do not dare a police officer to do something. I don't know why, but I'm worried about this black man right here.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm gonna just...
Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
Yeah, you're right. The cop is there to serve his community.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD done.
Who's abusing you?
I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean OPD?
Alpha 73 University.
Alpha 73?
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say!
Now let's stop right here. I'm going to make the strong assumption that maybe there was communication over the phone because, or they spoke beforehand, before the camera started rolling. So you know that the motherfucker's name is Jay Lee. I've been saying it for so long, and I've meant it for so long. It do not matter that you have long hair. It do not matter that you might got makeup on. If you look like a dude in the face, you're 9 times out of 10 going to be referred to as a he. And it's at that point, you're supposed to be like, oh, well, it's she. And then from there, it's up to that person. But you're screaming she, and you think this is going to go well for you. I'm predicting handcuffs.
Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
I wasn't expecting pepper spray.
351.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No!
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you gonna calm down?
I will calm down. I will calm down.
You know what this is?
I will calm down when you
Why does the cop sound like he's laughing? Like he got a smirk on his face from this.
get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 73.
Leave me alone.
Spray.
I have
Just please.
Pepper spray.
Just stop pointing the pepper spray at me.
No, well, they have to point the pepper spray at you, you fucking grown child. Yeah, it's just screaming and shouting off of basic interactions, and you think that you're above everything, and now when you're faced with the evil pepper spray and your eyes are gonna be damaged, now you're screaming.
I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me.
Yeah, lower your voice.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Do you want to get...
Mind you, this started because the dipshit thought it'd be a great idea to think that they were above it all.
I want you to leave me alone. You have been particularly abusing me.
If you come...
Where's the abuse? Now, as a black person who's statistically known to suffer from police brutality, where is our abuse? I'm waiting for that layer of abuse.
You did it.
If you come towards me one more time...
Follow me.
You are gonna...
And send your bills administrators.
I gotta deal
Don't
with
you
this story.
remember?
I gotta deal with this story.
Don't you remember?
Jaylee, don't focus on me, okay?
Now, what a good tactic here. What a good tactic. You got somebody here to help him calm him down. This is supposed to go over well. I'm predicting this is not going to go over well, but you know what? I'm a hopeful soul.
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
Fuck you!
That's true.
Fuck you, cop!
That's rude.
Alpha 73 University.
And you can't walk away because now you're just setting it up. Now, see, when you try to help and somebody makes it worse, you just got to throw your hands up in the air. That's a smart play there, because if you'd have just sat there and continued, you probably would have just been in an uncomfortable situation. You can't do it. That's a good man right there. That's somebody who was willing to try to help and was just met with a stupid motherfucker.
73 University.
I want to be away from
No,
him.
it's too late now. It's too late now. He's gonna be taken away.
Shay!
Jaylee, you need to stop.
It's taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that.
He needs
Shay!
He...
Shay! 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 Stop misgendering me! Just say Shay!
I see. This is why I say it's the perfect time for y'all to accept that there are people on this earth that will still look at you as much as you talk about she, they're going to call you a he. And you had all opportunity to just be like, you know what? I'm out. Assuming you're the one whose car got stolen. You know what? Car got stolen. Fuck it. I'm not being respectful. Time to walk away. You lose your car. You lose your interaction with the cop. Whatever. But you've made it worse. You were screaming like a banshee. They've told you not to move. And now, I'm assuming because he's putting these gloves on, you're about to get put in handcuffs.
Josh, can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns?
White man can't help you, fellow white man.
You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
I need you to bring it down here, though, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Come on.
Riley Rivera.
Not going to be arrested.
Put
it down.
Your stuff down.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put it down.
Okay, so I'm only going to ask you one more time.
See, these cops are too lenient. Grab this motherfucker.
You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
You stressed yourself out, buddy. You've been, I can't do this anymore.
Asking you to please stop stressing.
We already tried to help you, so.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Don't try to flee.
Be alone.
Get on the ground right now.
There you go.
Get on the
hurt
ground.
me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Here's the handcuffs.
I got a couple of this.
I got a... Come on this way.
I'm sorry, but this all could have been avoided. All you had to do was just not yell at the cop, and you wouldn't be in handcuffs.
Stop. Get down.
Get down. Leave me alone. Help! Help me!
No one's coming to help you. Sorry. They're going to get arrested with you if they come to help you. You're on your own, white boy. Excuse me, white girl. White privilege. White thing.
Get down. Get him down.
Is that his back?
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back, please.
I can't.
No.
My rights. I just wanted you to.
Come on, stop.
Josh, please. Josh.
No calling for Josh.
Please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
I'm a spray.
Stop trying to flee.
No, please don't say him. Her.
Okay, her. I'm gonna spray her.
Yeah, he did it! Yay! He respected the pronouns! We did it! We win! It's over! Put him in handcuffs.
You.
Put your hand behind your back.
No.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
On three, reference.
One.
Give me your hand.
One resisting. As you get one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He respected the pronouns. Put your hands behind your back. That's what you wanted. You wanted him to respect the fact that you're a she. Put your hand behind your back, you unlawful criminal.
Is there any way I can?
No, give me your hand.
Please.
Give me your hand.
I just. Please.
Uh-oh.
I can talk
Taser
to
out.
you. Just give me some space.
See what's gonna happen?
Zap this motherfucker.
That hurts.
I just need
Put your hand behind your back.
I just
Zap
need
him.
space.
Put your hand
I
behind your
need
back.
space.
Give me your hand.
I just need
Give me-
space, please.
No, the
Put your
time and
hand
space
in.
is
Give me your
over.
hand.
Okay,
Zap him.
I'm gonna tase you if you don't cooperate. Tase
Jalen,
him.
give me.
Get him.
Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not gonna tase you. You give me your hand.
You're gonna arrest me.
No.
Give me your hand.
Yes, we need
Yes.
your hand.
I don't arrest me. No.
Got him.
Let go.
Don't you kick.
Gonna get it again this time.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Leave me alone.
Give me your hand.
Oh.
No leaving alone. First of all, can we just say, you cops are weak. If you don't grab this motherfucker by the wrist and twist, you hurt this motherfucker.
Give me your hand.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
I got legs.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
You got a big ass, cop.
Let go. Put your wrist. Relax him, okay? There you go.
We got him.
And we got charges.
What, battery?
And battery on Leo.
They were attacking me. What else was I supposed to do?
Okay.
Comply! Now you're under arrest for battery on Leo.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
Roll over. Now get up.
Josh, please.
On your knee.
I'm trying.
Josh can't help you.
Now stand up.
I can't
I
make
have
out
my phone.
Sure, I don't know where it is.
Ow, I can't get up.
You said you did taser, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna fall.
Yeah.
Why are you still? We've already been through this. Why are you still mad? Listen, they gave you what you wanted for a cool little minute. You're still in handcuffs, buddy. I never imagined in a moment. You see, as someone who's been in handcuffs, I recognize that there are certain thoughts that go through my mind. Number one, why am I in handcuffs? Number two, I probably shouldn't make any moves that would make this worse. Number three, she left a snail trail from my nose to my left nipple. I'm never gonna think to myself, okay, I need to make sure that they respect my pronouns. Because there's like 50 other things in my thought process.
Stun. Sit down. We're gonna have the fire department take a look at you.
Josh, this is a big misunderstanding.
You're good?
Let's just take it to the car.
You're going to be on this. Put him in my patrol car.
Okay.
I'll take it.
What?
There.
Come on.
What?
You're going to be all right.
Come on.
Oh,
Thanks, Josh.
can I have my phone back?
We'll get your belongings, all right?
I hate you all. I hate you. You escalated this.
No. You did not. They did not escalate a thing. They were there to deal with a stolen car. You started screaming like a banshee. You started claiming abuse. You did not obey lawful command, and you almost got pepper sprayed and you got tased.
You didn't have to pull out the pepper spray. You didn't have to continue to scare me.
Do you want more units downtown?
You knew my buttons and you set them off.
You knew my buttons and you set. No one knows you. And even when they did communicate with you, they weren't focused on that. You know why? Because you were screaming like a gypsy. You kept screaming in their ears. Pronouns are so simple, yet there are some people who make it this Pythagorean theorem for no reason.
I live out shortly, but I think we were okay coming on.
And now you have to sit very uncomfortably in a cell or maybe a padded room as they decide on where they're going to throw you, in a woman's jail or a male's jail. And you set yourself up this way. And this is why I tell y'all this all the time. This is a world where people will walk amongst each other and operate and think differently. And you have the choice. You will always have that choice to either engage or not. And when law enforcement is involved, you gotta tread lightly because they might pull out the pepper spray. They might give you a lawful command. They will tell you to put your hands behind your back, and if you don't, they will tase your simple ass. And in the midst of all of that, the last thing you should be worrying about is a cop respecting your pronouns, because there may be the possibility you end up in the back of a police car. Now, you ask me about Streamer University. Personally, this is just me personally. You asked me what I thought about Streamer University. I saw that, but I was in my zone. I don't care. I don't care. The last amount of motherfuckers from that last Streamer University didn't really boost too many individuals. A lot of it now is people who are already known. They're given some fucking information. I think, what's his name? Agent Zero, I think Ludwig. They're tossing out information that could be useful. But in order to stream, you got to try. You got to figure out what it is you want to do. You got to figure out what you want to entertain people with. Streaming, content creation, you have to. Me, simple shit. Maybe I'll play a scary game. I've put it in my mind that I want to replay all of the Poppy Playtime games. I don't know why that's been circulating in my mind, but I want it to be in my mind. I want to do it. And I actually, not like one by one, I want to just go through the whole thing. And I might do it at some point this week, this coming week, maybe. Because I've been thinking about that shit more and more and more. And it's just like, that would be something to do. Because I've forgotten a good portion of the shit. I've forgotten a good portion of the shit. And I've been interested. But you have to be willing to put forth the effort into being a streamer. You have to. And some people will and some people won't. Some people are expecting they post one thing and go viral. Some people are not willing to go in and try to edit something or make something or create something or react to something. They're not. Some people are not willing to tell you it's all luck-based and algorithm-based. And if you're not finger fucking that algorithm, you're not going to get anywhere. I hope people end up being successful. I really do. But seeing Streamer University be mainly a bunch of known content creators, whether they be known on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and I'm not really seeing any underground motherfuckers be promoted as much. No. And for like the second time, I've had to see some random story about that shit where somebody there is being made fun of. Like, why are y'all there making fun of people? Like, why? Y'all already corny as fuck. Why are there people there making fun of other people? Like, it make no fucking sense. I love your takes. You always go in for real and break down shit folks don't talk about as much as they should. That's because everyone's a pussy. You ever notice how people will respond to some bad take and they'll say beforehand, no shade to this creator. No, absolutely no shade. The reason people do that is because these egotistical, self-centered motherfuckers think criticism of a take is somehow an attack on character. And depending on the circumstances, it could be. But most of the time, it's just, nah, the take kind of sucks. And here's why. Take his ass, buddy. Takes booty. Takes butt. Like, some people have bad takes. Now, I don't know if this hooligan is still in my chat, but I saw you in my fucking chat, you hooligan. Mimi. I saw you in my fucking chat, Mimi X Mew, you fucking hooligan. You fucking hooligan. I don't know if I want to speak to you ever again. Do you know why? It's because I remember you telling me that we were going to play games. I've been left out to dry. I thought that I thought maybe we were going to play the hot new game Mecha Chameleon. I can't draw. I can't hide. Oh, how unfair I get treated. Leon, did you like chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime? No, not necessarily. I didn't hate it, but it's just the more that game goes on, the more they keep coming out with chapters, the more the quality of the story makes no fucking sense. And that's really why I want to replay the whole fucking thing, just so that I know I'm not tripping. Because when I got into it late. How late? Chapter 3 was coming out, I think, 2 months as I was getting into it. I played chapter 1. I find out that that's basically just like a beta. Fine. Played chapter 2. Loved it. Fun. Play chapter 3, best chapter, still to this day. Best chapter is chapter 3. Gameplay, story was on point, little bit of a scare factor. We like that. Chapter 4, broken, buggy mess. I don't care that they've updated it since and they fixed it. Broken, buggy mess. Everything matters on a first impression. That's why I've never played Cyberpunk, because it was a broken, buggy mess. I don't care that it's fixed now. You ruined my expectations upon release. Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was not a buggy mess. I just think Chapter 5 story-wise, we don't need any more new characters. I don't care that we now have it to where people have theorized that Huggy and Kissy are not dead, and that red dildoed mother, what his name was, Chompkins, is somewhere in the background off screen picking up their bodies and reviving them somewhere, which I'm gonna be honest, if that happens for Chapter 6, I'm gonna groan. It's just like, just kill the motherfuckers. You've shown me, you already cock teased Huggy dying for 4 chapters, and you bring him back to kill him to fake that out again. Please don't. I don't need you trying to sell another offshoot brand of fucking toys for merchandise. The doctor being back is fine because that wasn't a body. That was a fucking computer program. I don't really have a problem with that. I still can't grasp. I can't grasp the whole ending of Chapter 5 where we get stabbed through the fucking heart, and I guess it's us being thrown into a vat of acid and being revived, but I don't like that, because in order for me to make sense of it, I get stabbed through the heart, I get thrown into a vat of acid, and now what? Am I becoming a toy? And also, I'm supposed to believe that this creature, this fucking size, was able to pull my body out of that and bring me back to where I was last stabbed, and then electrocute me to shock myself awake. It's easier for me to believe that it's the fucking doll that was thrown into the acid, because that would make more sense. But I have no idea what they're gonna do. I don't like that there is an underground. Matter of fact, I can show it. Because I uploaded myself playing Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. The 5th chapter. I uploaded myself playing this. And I want to show something. It's at the beginning somewhere, but it'll make all the more sense. Where there's that hour-long shite. Let's see. Where's the bottom? No. Where's the bottom? 5. Did I skip this? No, I did not skip this. It was before that. There it is. What is this? We gotta have a fucking conversation. Like, I'm sorry. We gotta have a conversation about how we started this shit. We started at the front door of a factory. We've gone underground to the fucking gameplay area. We took a train and crashed the train, thrown into a fucking dump, then got on a trolley to go further underground to a fucking play care adoption center, I think, where they house children. Then we go further down to like some prison area to fuck with, what was his name? The gooey one. The gooey motherfucker. Then we go further down to the labs, and now I'm guessing we gotta go further down to whatever the fuck this is. And I think I know what it is. Because if I go back to when we met this motherfucker, and I'm gonna say it. The fact that this got leaked 2 days before, funny as fuck. Have you ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine, Leon? No, I have not. I saw people complaining about this. I don't know why. I will say, in terms of like a creepy factor, it's there. The jester hat kind of throws me off. The one thing though, I, along with many others, thought that this was going to be like some amalgamation of like a bunch of different toys. This is like teetering on the line of futuristic, but it's not enough for me to complain about. Now, where is the part?
I built this a
Now, he references that they're in a better place, but the better place is capitalized. Now it makes me think that where we're about to go next is called better place. Because you're not capitalizing that for no reason. You're not capitalizing better place for no reason. So I fear that that's where we're going to go next. I have it in my mind we're going to whatever a better place is next. And honestly, wrap this shit up. They got to wrap it up. Like, I'm sorry. There's nothing else. This is supposedly our big bad unless we finally just pull the wool over it and Poppy ends up being the big bad, which at this point, maybe it's a fucking toss-up. Like, maybe it's, I don't know, because when we first meet this dumbass doll, it's clear this motherfucker's evil. Then we go through the second chapter, and the motherfucker's all, did you kill her? Clearly, this motherfucker got an ulterior motive. Then, scum of the earth tricks us and crashes the train. And then after that, it's just, I need your help. We have to free all these people and save the orphans. That's another thing. These kids are either dead or toys. Because you mean to tell me children stayed for 10 years in a factory underground and underground of an underground? You mean to tell me that's how that went down? And that's how that occurred? Okay, right. Okay, sure. Right, sure. The people who made this game have backed themselves into a hilarious corner by trying to prolong this shit for no fucking reason. You didn't even wake up on time, motherfucker. You came in last minute saying, I just woke up. I meant after. I know that I did that, but I meant after. After you said we were going to play another game. I know you ain't reading all that now. It's my fucking chat. I can read what I want. He was supposed to, from the original creator, what he said, but it also said that this still landed close to what he created. Like, I don't have a problem with how this fucking thing looks. I just hate how this game is still going on. And look, creepy-wise, listen. Creepy-wise, this motherfucker's fine. But it still just look. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I stand by what I said months ago. I stand by what the fuck I said months ago about this character. This motherfucker looks like this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looks like that. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. Y'all want to keep prolonging this shit with new characters and shit, but this strikes me as this. It's fucking garbage. Oh, hey, Mimi, you want to know what a booty scooty is? I remember the power of juice. How do y'all see? Leon's old. Leon remember all the good shit. Leon remembers. Leon remembers. Leon remembers all the bells and the whistles. Oh, I think Mimi's gone. Mimi out of there. I was gonna show Mimi what a booty scooty is. Oh fuck. I think that's it. I got nothing else unless there's something that you motherfuckers know about that I don't know about. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. Nacho Bear? I don't think I ever watched it. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. If a woman asks me how I like eggs, I'm going to say fertilized. Squidbillies? I loved Squidbillies as a child. I loved the influencer grocery store drama. The what? It should have ended from the third. Oh, Mimi, you're still here. So anyway, the booty scooty is the act of releasing fecal matter and then continuing to scoot your ass along the ground while still defecating as if you were a dog. I know you wanted to know that. I know you wanted to know that so bad. You deleting this stream? Nah. Why did I join now? Because you wanted to join on YouTube, and it's always cursed. This is what you're into, Leon? Nah, I just like fat women. I don't like fat women shitting and dragging it across my fucking floor. Big women, where is that? I don't know if y'all know that or not. He's lying, don't let him fool you. Why in the fuck would I lie about liking fat women? Are you insane? Are you insane? I will never shy away from big women. Nah, that you like, why would I like anybody shitting on the floor? Okay? Why would I like, you know what? There's too many, I noticed something. I noticed a little something. There's too many new people that showed up on Twitch. You must go through the initiation. Let's go, line up all these new people. I saw new people I don't recognize in here. Where are they? I don't even know if they're still here. They're probably all gone, but I don't give a fuck. Oblivion, you're new. You must go through the initiation. You must. When you're new around here, you go through the initiation. I don't think Mimi has seen this. Now I'm going to take hold on. I'm going to put this back on the screen, and I'm going to hide my face. And I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to put you all through the initiation. You're all initiated now. You're all initiated now. Welcome to hell. Now you're in hell. Why did I title this stream, It's Flickin' Bean Time? You know what's crazy? This is the sick part. I originally tried to title the stream, It's Fingering Time, and Twitch said no. How the fuck did we How was Fingering Time denied but Flickin' Bean?
Trinkets! Everybody kill the squid!
Okay. Okay. I don't know why audio is playing everywhere now. I don't know why audio is playing everywhere. Have a good stream, Leon. I'm being summoned. You're leaving to go play games without me. You suck. You're terrible. Oh, where was my ASMR stream on Monday? How dare you? Do I have you on Discord? I should just chastise you. Now I want everybody to look at the screen. This will be my last thing, and then I'm done. Oh, you're still here. Where was my fucking ASMR stream on Monday? You piece of shit. Read to me. Go away. Go enjoy life. Now, I want everybody to pay attention. I want to give everybody a lesson on dealing with the internet. Not him, not the bearded, well, they're technically both bearded, not the gray beard, the bald, poorly defined mustache guy, in the midst of talking about Nolan Wells, tried to make a joke about how, yes, white people kill black people. And you can imagine that not going over well.
For example, in the last 24 hours, I've had a haircut. And also, this guy's entire life imploded.
So, as you all know, I've been doxxed. I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's fucking pissed off at me.
Ooh, so to recap, everybody knows who you are, lost your job, and kicked out of the house by your family. That's in addition to him complaining that the FBI contacted members of his family, and he claims that now people are trying to make sure he loses custody of his child, or they didn't get to see his child. I didn't even know you had a child, dude. But yeah, that sucks. He did give a play-by-play, though, of losing his job. He said, went to speak to my boss this morning before everyone got there. I'm walking up the building, and I can hear the phone ringing inside over and over, so I knew it was them. I told him what was going on, and he already knew, so I left him the keys to my work truck, and that's that. Everybody in my family is telling...
What did the bald guy do? He made a joke about how white people kill black people and how they always do it. And of course, because the algorithm really likes a stupid person every week, that went viral. Not a joke I'd make. It's not a joke I'd make, especially when the algorithm is giving you news about a black kid dying. And right now, it's up in the air how he died. And of course, people are saying it was his white friends. You should not take it upon yourself to gleefully, with a smile, say, yeah, we definitely. Matter of fact, can I pull up the joke? I should be able to pull up the joke. What was his name? Remington? I think that's still on TikTok. Miss Bunkbeds is still polluting my algorithm. Remington. I think his name is Remington McCall. It's a dangerous game. Hold on. Oh! It's too big. Oh, wait. This is fucking photos. Where's the fucking video, bitch? Where's the video? Where is it? Oh, all right, close enough. He's reacting to it. He's the one who said it.
I think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us. You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans.
Not a smart thing to say when the algorithm is literally about a kid dying, possibly from being in the water.
Y'all can't do a damn thing.
Oh, is that right? We can't do a damn thing? Well, you find out right now, Remy from Florida.
The internet do what they gotta do. The internet do what they always do. Once they find somebody, they going for them. They gonna find where you work. Hey, and it's all fucking fair game. Make a joke about Charlie Kirk, them conservatives coming for you. Make a joke about a dead black person, the black people coming for you. That's what happens all the time. And everybody like to be fitting. Oh, this different, that different. No, you went viral saying some stupid shit. A bunch of people got mad. They called your job. Same thing to me.
Telling me I don't need to be at home. I need to go somewhere. I don't know. Pretty shitty at the moment. I don't know. I need to find an all-white company somewhere to apply. You need it to be all-white? You need a little safe space? Sounds like DEI. Like, why can't you just work at a regular company with everybody? Why's it got to be special? But him not taking accountability and blaming others for his problems is a pretty common theme in all of his long videos. Like here, he said the reason he lost his job in part was because his boss had passed away, his wife took over, a woman owns the company now, and turned an all-white company into half black. That's the reason your black coworkers? I mean, he says the reason that he is racist is because black people made him racist.
99% of parents, I'm pretty sure, teach their children that we're all equal, we're all human. Nobody's taught this fucking hate to you. You teach it to us.
Huh? Who the wait, whoa, hold on.
Black people made him racist.
99% of parents, I'm pretty sure, teach their children that we're all equal, we're all human.
I mean, that would be the safe assumption. There are people who teach their children some racist shit. Seems like you might have been taught a little bit of that, buddy.
Nobody's taught this fucking hate to you. You teach it to us. You radicalize people with your violence, with your racism, with your fucking takeovers, and your trash behavior.
Right. What? Huh? Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting this one. Okay.
Meanwhile, in between those videos, he posts this, his own little version of like blackface, where he talks about per capita, which is hilarious because he also made a video where he was complaining like, I don't understand how I have like 50,000 views on a video, but it only has like a couple hundred likes. What's going on? You're getting ratioed, dude. Because before, you were speaking to a very small cluster of little white supremacists, and we know this because it's all people supporting you, having the little lightning bolts in their profile. And now the world sees you, and the world doesn't like you.
Right. That's typically how it works. You could be cudgeled and rubbed on the back by motherfuckers who think just like you, but that's a small amount. When the rest of the world gets their hands on you, it's a different story. That there is a different story. That there's a different story. It's a different story. A different story. I guess we could do a little guess the race before I'm done. Just a small amount, not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit of guess the race. No, it's not fun. Heartbroken owner demands $3 million after NYC veterinarian allegedly ignored the pregnant dog. No. Anti-cop AOC endorsed Michigan candidate. No. Husband of Maple Leaf Menace threatened local politician. No. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Give me something I can sink my teeth into. Representative Omar boasts Minnesota defeated ICE. No. Crazed attorney arrested for trying to poison stroke survivor husband multiple times. There we go. There we go. That's something. I'm going to say it again. Crazed attorney arrested for trying to poison her stroke survivor husband. Oh, and I'm going to give you another. I'm going to give you a double whammy. A mom charged with the murder after 2-year-old toddler was bound and left to suffocate for 12 hours. I see the Indian. That's a new one. We don't get too many Indian recommendations. We don't necessarily get too many Indians. Black, the usual suspects, you know, the blacks, the Asian, the white. But I'm gonna be honest with you, if you picked white, you were right. It's a fucking white woman and a fucking white woman. Damn it. DSA member says that she has no problem supporting secret Nazi. What? Excuse me? Far left Emma Vigeland raised eyebrows this month with her reaction to Maine oysterman political class. Said on a separate podcast that she doesn't care if a progressive or a socialist candidate has Nazi skeletons in the ground. What? I'm wary of over-focusing on an individual's personal care. What? Now, I am no politician, but I would think you would want the best possible candidates, right? Like you would want the best man for the job, right? And I don't think in a time where tone policing is like the thing a lot of these motherfuckers do, you would want to let in a Nazi. What? 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 It can't be real.
You know, I've said this before.
It can't be a real thing.
You know, look, I've said this before. I don't really supported the Nazi tattoo and
Why the fuck is that playing without my say-so?
You know, I've said this before. I don't really care if, say, like Bernie Sanders or AOC go home and they're a secret Nazi, but they go out and they vote for the right things. Like, we're talking about
That's a problem, because many people who think like you will say something that stupid and recognize that that same thing could be said about your political opposition, because you've claimed for so many years that the people who voted for Trump voted for a rapist. But you're now saying you don't care if somebody's a Nazi in private, which also means you don't care if they're a rapist as long as they're private. You see how that slippery slope could get you fucked up just a little bit?
You don't care?
I mean,
I don't know about that. I'm like, that's a. I think these are the lines that people are talking about.
See, look at that smart guy right there. That smart guy knows. That smart guy knows what's up. Different color pills, you know the deal. Tyron, my boy, you missed it. Matter of fact, I think I could show it to you. Tyron, I know you haven't been on GTA in a while, but I want to show you something. I want to show you something that comes from me. It comes from me. You know, I got this TikTok account here. You know, it's mine. You know, you can follow me if you so choose. Nigga, what this shit. I want to show you all what happened to me on Grand Theft Auto. For those of you that didn't see it from that fucking 5-hour stream that I did. Glitch so bad what it do, just blow the fucking. Nigga, I did that. Never play this shit again.
Hey, I swear.
Now I want you to keep in mind, I'm not flying this fucking helicopter. My friend is not flying this helicopter. This is the computer flying this helicopter.
What the fuck was that?
Bug started dying. That's what it was.
Okay, hit the ropes.
Prepare for more action in the weeks and months. Karen.
What? What? What?
I'm done.
You said it. You.
Shit, not fair. Not fair. Speaking of rapists, Leon, did you see the defense attorney who celebrated getting a man life instead of the death penalty? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I just sat back and sighed because that's really all I could do. Should have flown it yourself. Yeah, that's not how that worked. I couldn't fly it myself. I had to let the computer do it. I had to let the computer do it. I had to let the computer do it. All right. I had to let the computer do it. Wait, what was your ticky name again? It's too late. It's too late. I'm not going back to it. But, I think I'm done. I'm done. Go away, YouTube. I'm done. Go away now. Go away now. Go away, YouTube. Go away now. Go away now. We've gotten rid of